I already know what you're going to say. I'm not going to pretend I didn't see it, and we'll call it even!
As you already know, the Hagun Academy is one of the highest-ranked institutions among all the chivalry schools in Japan. At the prestigious 7-Star Sword Art Festival, where the strongest of the students compete, aspiring magical knights from our school have won almost every year. Unfortunately, over the past few years, our record has been slipping. I accepted the post of director in order to rebuild this academy. And on day one, I have to deal with something as asinine as a peeping Tom.
I know. Just an accident, though.
Kurogane, you peeked at a girl with her clothes off and then proceeded to remove your own. You call this an accident?
Well, maybe 50-50. I mean, I was really only trying to be a gentleman.
I see. So you were being a gentleman.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not like a creep or anything.
Well, that's good to hear. Let's see you be a gentleman.
Miss Stella Vermillion. I'm sorry that I surprised you earlier. I swear I didn't do it on purpose. I accept full responsibility. I'll take whatever punishment you see fit. My name is Iki.
How noble of you, Iki. There's no need for us to turn this into an international incident. In light of your apology, I will show you my mercy.
Thank you.
You may now throw yourself upon your sword.
Huh? That's a joke, isn't it?
It's no joke. I have made a great compromise.
Your compromise is for me to kill myself!
Whatever punishment you said!
It's a figure of speech, and it was an accident! I'm supposed to pay with my life for such a little thing?
Such a little...
I mean, so what? So I saw you in your underwear. And now what? I have to disembowel myself?
Bye now.
Wait! Director!
Prepare yourself. You disrespectful, creepy, crude, perverted little commoner. I will turn you into ashes all by myself.
Wait, Miss Stella! Calm down!
You snuck into my room and defiled me with your eyes. How dare you!
Defiled?
I saw the look in your eyes as you were staring at me. You're not sorry! You liked it and you're just mocking me!
Yes, I saw you, but it was, It was because I've never seen anyone so beautiful!
You know, it's very rude to just come out and tell a princess that she's beautiful without any consideration for... I mean, there are rules. What is it?
Well, earlier you said your room, but that's actually my room.
If you think you're being funny...
Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you. You two are going to be roommates, starting today. See? It's official.
I have a question. Usually roommates are students of the same rank, right? Then why is Stella with me? She's a rank A and I got flunked.
What? What do you mean you got flunked?
I'm a rank F. The only superpower I can use is a minimal physical enhancement. My magical power is about 1/10 of the average.
Other ability scores are also at the lowest level. Earned him the nickname the Worst One. Literally, he is the weakest student at this academy.
The worst one.
See, kids, this is what they call a teachable moment. Kurogane is totally and completely inferior. Vermillion is totally and completely superior. Sounds perfect, doesn't it?
That makes no sense at all.
But what if there's some sort of accident or something?
Oh, what kind of accident are you thinking of?
Well, I mean, it's...
We have plenty of male and female academy.
Okay, fine. Here's how it is. If you and I are going to live together, then I have 3 conditions.
Okay.
You may not speak to me. You may not open your eyes. You may not breathe.
If you like, I'll just fall down dead right now.
If you can stick with the rules, you may live in front of the room.
I can't be inside the room!
What? You can't do it?
Of course not! At least let me breathe!
No way! You're thinking about breathing my aroma, pervert!
Then I'll breathe with my mouth.
You just want to taste the precious air that I breathe, you little deviant!
I didn't even think of...
If you don't like it, quit the school!
You're freaking me out!
All right, let's just take a breath. Chivalry is about deciding your own destiny with your sword, isn't it?
So we should let our abilities do the talking?
Exactly. You can have a mock battle, and whoever wins decides the rules of your room.
I suppose that sounds fair. What do you say, Miss Stella?
You'll have to forgive me if I'm being blunt. But how are you, a rank F, going to beat me, a rank A?
Takes more than rank to decide a battle. And besides, I've really been practicing a lot.
All right, fine. I'll let you have your little battle. But if we're gonna do this, it's not just the rules of the room that are on the table anymore. The loser will obey the winner for the rest of his life! And no matter how humiliating it is, he will...
Taking this a little too far.
That is the deal!
Okay.
Very good, then. You two had better get ready. 1 hour from now, the mock battle will begin on Training Field 4.
Seriously. What do I have to do this for? I've really been practicing a lot, he says.
Stella, my love, you don't have to put yourself through all of this.
I do, Mother. A little nation such as ours has to have a really strong magical knight. I promise, I'm going to learn how to control this power. And to get there, I'll do what I have to. I'm going to crush you, Iki Kuragane.
Look, it's the Crimson Princess.
She's a princess and a genius.
Can you even imagine what her life is like? Yeah, but why is she gonna...
I know, the mock battle, and the worst one to boot.
I was surprised you said yes to this.
Well, she's someone I have to beat eventually.
Beat her, huh? I like your optimism.
You said I have to win at the 7-Star Sword Art Festival. Because if I win, I can graduate even though my ability score is low. I'll hold you to that. And she's sure to compete. So this has to happen. Whether it's sooner or later.
Oh, I made it! I just came to turn in an application and I get to see this? What luck!
Oh, she's here.
Hi, Miss Stella. You all set?
I heard about you. I heard your ability score is so low, you don't even qualify to take any real combat classes. Maybe it'd be safer for you if you just stopped trying to become a magical knight.
You might be right. Still, I'm not quitting this match.
Are you one of those people who think hard work can stand up against real talent? You're wrong.
That is exactly what I believe.
Damn it! Damn it! All this hard work and I'm still no match for her talent.
Like I don't work hard. Who the hell do you think you are?
Huh?
Let's get started. Director, we are ready and await your command.
Very well, then. The mock battle will now begin. As you all know, a mock battle is a non-lethal competition. The purpose is to drain your opponent's strength. Weapons are to be deployed in phantom form only.
Come to me. In Tetsu.
Serve my will! Levitate!
Let's go ahead.
You're smart to dodge. My dragon breath fire burns it around 3,000 degrees Celsius. Taking it head on would have turned you to ashes.
Whoa, man.
Just what I thought. Sometimes I can't believe you, Kutan. You really should tell me about these things, you know?
You always know it's happening anyway. Why bother?
That's very true. But this is quite unexpected, isn't it? I never imagined that Stella Vermilion would consent to such a thing.
Is he sending me off? You're pretty gifted at running away.
I'm observing you. The sword technique that you've been using, I see it. Not just your talent, your hard work, too.
You've got a pretty good eye. But the technique I've been using is going to be harder than that to see through.
No, I already have.
My technique? How could you possibly... How are you using my technique against me?
When I was a kid, nobody ever wanted to teach me anything. So, I had to teach myself how to see! When you see through the branches and leaves to the root, you'll understand the truth. And you can overcome! This is my sword technique. Blade steel.
All right, smart guy, let's see you steal a feint!
Your swordsmanship is slipping.
No way!
A wild attack isn't like you, and losing control is a fatal error!
Is this it?
How could a rank A? No, look!
It doesn't look good to win like this.
You knew that Intits would not be able to hurt you at all. And in spite of that, you chose a sword battle.
Yes. So I could beat you with my sword and let everyone see for themselves that there's more to me than just my talent. But I will admit, this battle, the only reason I'll be able to win was certainly because of my magic ability. So, with the greatest due respect, I will defeat you.
It's true that I don't have the gift to be a magical knight, but I won't
Here's
back
the blue
down.
sky.
The vow that makes me who I am will not allow me to give up on myself. That's why I thought about it. What I need to do in order for the weakest to beat the strongest. And this is it. Itoshira!
Where did he go? He's gotten faster. His power is getting stronger.
Not getting stronger. I'm just using it with everything I've got.
You'll still lose! Impossible!
Concentrating my living energy into 1 minute and using it all. That's the noble art that I created. With all my strength, I will defeat all of yours! For a mediocre man to defeat a genius, he must become a demon.
That's it! The winner is Iki Kuragane!
Well, this year's selection match is going to be terribly exciting.
Vermilion, how are you feeling?
You know, I'd almost forgotten what it's like to lose a match like that. How is he?
To consume all that power in 1 minute, that's something you can only do once a day. He used everything he had to beat you, and he's in much rougher shape than you are. But you'll be glad to know he's going to live.
Madam Director, what's the story with him?
What story?
Don't play dumb with me! Him being a rank F doesn't make any sense.
Your rank is based solely on your ability as a blazer. Your combat skills, your swordplay, your physical prowess are not subject to evaluation. As it is, our current system simply can't make a proper evaluation of Kuragane.
Yeah, but failing him?
Listen, it's all very complicated. Or maybe it's really not very complicated at all. One thing I can say is that life has been very unfair to Kuragane. He's had plenty of reasons to give up, but he's never stopped pushing himself to improve. That's a man no system can measure.
Oh.
Princess, I asked you this morning, what made you want to study abroad?
In my home country, I am in a prison of genius. I don't have the freedom to try something and fail.
Princess Vermilion, I think there's a lot you can learn from Kuragane. I have a feeling that he will be a valuable expenditure of your time.
This is what a man's back looks like. Oh my god. Oh, maybe if I could just, oh god. No, Stella! You are a princess and this is totally disgraceful! But he is so... Hang on. This guy totally walked in on me and saw me in my underwear. So this just makes us even, right?
This is what a man's body feels like. Oh my god! I've never felt anything like this! What is happening to me?
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. Miss Stella, what are you doing? Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
I'm just glad it wasn't a concussion.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
I despised everyone at home because they put this label on me. And then I did the same exact thing to you. I couldn't see you for what you were. If I'd tried harder, I wouldn't have freaked out like that. Well, I'm done freaking out. Iki.
Okay. So now you're gonna be like my servant, right?
Huh?
The loser will obey the winner for the rest of her life, remember?
No, wait! I didn't think we were taking that
The
seriously.
deal was you do what I say, right? Anything?
Wait, anything? There's no way, buddy. The deal is off.
Okay, so the Royal Vermilion family is not so great at honoring treaties then, I guess.
How dare you say such a thing? Fine, then I'll be your servant or your dog or whatever you want. Make me bend to your evil wishes. Use me for your villainous sexual desires, pervert, peasant. I hate you. What's so funny?
Okay, then this is your order, Miss Stella. I order you to be my roommate. Miss Stella, I want us to be closer, to be friends.
Closer? What? I am a princess. That is just so inappropriate.
Well, then I guess if we can't be roommates, then we should probably go talk to the director.
No, I don't.
Huh? Don't what?
Let me be clear. I made a deal. I will honor it, but I have no desire to be closer to you. Do you understand?
That's fair enough, Miss Stella.
Stella.
Huh?
It's just Stella, or the agreement is off.
Okay, that's cool, Stella.
Well, all right then.
It took too long for me to really see it. The cruelty that we can hide away behind a mask of peace. And how this person that I love, how he'd been forced to suffer. Father, mother, the whole family, none of them ever loved him. They hurt him, and now they only want to hurt him even more. But if that's what they want, then I...
Good run, Miss Stella.
Just Stella.
Oh, yeah, right, just Stella.
We done?
I usually run about 20 kilometers every day. You know, you don't really have to...
I'm fine. This is nothing.
And besides, you have very powerful magic that can compensate for lack
of what? Did I or did I not finish?
Man, you've got a competitive streak, don't you? Here.
What are you...
You need your electrolytes.
You drank from... It'd be like kissing you.
Oh, right! You don't want to drink out of that. It's got my germs on it. Sorry.
What? When did I say anything about germs? Maybe I want those germs.
What?
What? Never mind! I need my electrolytes! Look how happy you are.
Yeah. My sister starts school here today. 4 years since I've seen her.
Oh. So she's your sister? That's like a real sister, right? Not like a friend you call sister?
Yep. As in daughter of my mother and father.
I'll allow it.
Okay, well, thank you.
Hello, freshmen. Welcome to you all. I'm your teacher, Yuri Oriki. I'm new too. You guys are my very first class, so you can all just call me Miss Yuri. Now, we won't have class today,
She
but
looks
I do
like
have
she
one
hasn't
thing to
slept
add
in a
about the
year.
selection match for the
I know,
Seven-Star
but
Sword
she's a
Art
good teacher.
Festival. Of course, I'm sure all of you remember very well what the director said during assembly.
Traditionally, Hagoon Academy's representatives have been chosen based on score. This year, students will face one another in battle to determine our top 6. Our team of representatives will be composed of these 6 students. This year's selections will be simple and fair.
So, I'm sure I don't have to remind you that the school match will start next week. You'll be informed of your fight schedule and opponent by emails to your student ID.
Professor?
No. Call me Miss Yuri, or I won't answer your question.
Miss Yuri?
Yes, your question, Miss Stella?
How many matches will we be fighting?
It could easily amount to more than 10 matches per student. It's safe to assume that you'll be fighting a match once every 3 days.
Whoa, seriously?
That's insane.
Once every 3 days. In that case, maybe I can use Itoshura.
If you don't wish to participate, then don't. Doing so will in no way affect your grades. But in my opinion, you're all being given a really wonderful opportunity to compete with one another on a level playing field. And so, I do hope you'll all try. Okay, guys, this coming year, let's all do our very best. All right, let's give a cheer. Hip, hip, hooray!
Miss Yuri!
There she goes.
No reason to worry. To tell the truth, I vomit at least a liter of blood per day.
That's awful.
You shouldn't push yourself so hard, Miss Yuri.
Oh, I know, but it's a big day. I just wanted to be at my very best for you guys.
Miss Yuri got me accepted here. I'm only in this school because of her.
No, Iki. It was nothing but your own ability that got you in here. Although last year was very unfortunate.
So, why was last year so unfortunate?
Oh, that's just because I wasn't allowed to take any classes. There was no standard criteria for measuring my ability score.
Alright, so why didn't—
Mr. Kuragane! I finally get to meet you, Mr. Kuragane!
Oh my god, what are you— who is this?
I don't have any idea. Who are you, Miss...
Kagami Kusakabe. I'm in your class. I'm such a huge fan of yours.
What? A fan?
I saw you fight in the mock battle. Amazing, Mr. Kuragane.
Maybe that's a stretch.
I'm thinking seriously about starting a newspaper club, and I want you to be on the front page of our historic first issue. Would you please let me interview you?
I really don't think I'd be much of a...
Well, look at you, already so popular from the first day of school. You definitely don't want to keep your public waiting, Mr. Amazing.
No, Stella!
I've already got the perfect headline. Iki Kuragane, genius in our midst, a man nobody noticed before becomes the center of attention.
That's a really long headline. Can we talk later? Okay, then. Stella, wait!
Well, I finally found you.
Shizuku?
That's Lorelai.
She's the second best of the freshmen. I really missed you, my big brother.
Wow, Shizuku. You look different. I was going to come searching for you later, but it seems like you beat me to it.
I know. I just really couldn't wait to see you, big brother.
What the hell is this? Wow, front page! Front page!
I have missed you so much.
Shizuku?
I can't even— Iki, oh my god, what is happening here?
I haven't got the slightest idea!
I'm simply kissing my beloved brother. Kissing is only a show of affection. If two people who share a bond like romantic love can kiss, then why shouldn't I be able to kiss my big brother, with whom I share such a rare and special bond? Besides, it's like a greeting in foreign countries.
It is?
There are no siblings who kiss like that in my country!
In any other country, actually.
I haven't heard of it.
This is about us. Ignore them all, big brother. We've been separated for 4 long years. Even sleeping together at night, wrapped in each other's arms, wouldn't be strange for us.
Yes, it would!
Shizuku, you are a young woman. This isn't right.
Jeez, I'm just kidding. But hey, I can tell it's what you really want.
That's it!
Pull yourself together, Iki. Don't just sit there like an idiot.
Right. Thank you, Stella.
So you're the famous Princess Stella. I'll advise you not to insert your petty common jealousies between my brother and me.
Looks to me like someone needs to put something between your brother and you.
Oh, really? That's for my big brother and me to decide. Your opinion means nothing to us. We're related in ways some feeble princess could never understand.
Oh yeah? Well, he and I are sort of related too.
Oh? And just what way is that?
Because he's my— he's kind of my—
What is my brother to you?
He is my gracious master, and I am his devoted servant!
No, wait. Hold on, Stella. I told you we should forget about that.
This is one juicy scandal. I can see the headline. headline, Mogake, struggle in my arms. A bonded princess servant and her savage roommate in closed room for 72 hours.
What is with these long headlines?
Long but accurate. After you defeated me in battle, you did give me an order.
Stella, you must sleep in my bed. No, stop the flashback! You know I didn't say anything like that!
Is that all true? Big brother, I'm asking you if it's true.
Well, sort of. I mean, in a way, I guess it's true, but I really just meant the bunk bed.
Because if it is true,
I don't... Shizuku, what are you...
Then, Big Brother, I will free you from your burden this very moment. Shower me. Yui Shigure!
Shizuku, no, you can't!
Well, of course I can, Big Brother. I'm water and she's fire. Water will always put out fire.
No, what? That's not what I'm talking about. If you use your device in an undesignated area...
Serve my will! Lay my teeth!
And you should not be encouraging her!
It's such a frail and delicate little device. It's an awful lot like its wielder.
Yours seems fitting. Tasteless, classless, gilded, gaudy, and provincial. And of course, comically oversized.
Well, well, well. Someone seems a little hung up on the size of my assets. Maybe she's jealous.
Fat.
Ugly.
No, you did not!
On or off campus, the activation of devices outside of a designated combat area is forbidden. Ordinarily, you'd both be suspended. However, since it was the first day, you'll just be cleaning restrooms for a week. You may now thank me for my generosity.
Thank you very much for your generosity, Director.
I'm very sorry. I promise to never do that again.
Very good. You may go home after you've finished all the ladies' restrooms in the school. Don't worry, girls. Only 26 more to go.
Washboard. Top heavy. Baby bee stings. Floppy grandma.
Wet rag.
Done firecracker.
Ooh, 0 feet above sea level.
Mount Everest.
Underinflated water balloon.
Overinflated sex doll.
Hey, all right, I'm gonna give you a break, Pipsqueak.
Good. Then you'll leave him alone? You'll stay away from my big brother for the rest of your life?
That's not what I meant. And I am sorry to tell you that I can't exactly stay away when we happen to be roommates.
No matter what excuse you use to manipulate your way into his life, my big brother will always belong to me.
What, are you crazy? This is your actual brother we're talking about here. What the hell is the matter with you?
This is something that you are incapable of ever understanding.
What are you talking about? What's the big secret?
I didn't say... It's not that it's...
What is it?
Whatever it might be, it's useless to talk to you because you will not understand. You're not a Kurogane, you'll never...
Oh, don't even try playing the family card on me. I've got family too.
You have no idea, Princess, how my brother felt being treated like he never existed.
What do you mean? Like he never existed? I don't understand.
Of course you don't, and you never will. Just leave both of us alone.
Enter the roommate. I was wondering when I was going to meet you. Well, come on in, and I will call off the search and rescue. I'm Nagiari Suin, but my friends just call me Alice.
What does she mean, like he never existed?
Hey, Stella.
Oh.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I was... waiting for you.
Huh?
I mean, I thought we were supposed to practice, but then you didn't show.
I figured you might not feel up to it today. Sorry about that.
It's no big deal. This is for you. It was in the room.
Oh, thanks.
Iki? Why would your family want to treat you like you never existed? Oh, sorry. Maybe it would have been better if I'd been a little less direct asking that question.
I guess you've been talking to Shizuku.
Well, yeah. Maybe a little.
It's okay. I wanted to tell you. I guess this might be just as good a time as any.
Huh?
Are you sure you want to hear this? It's kind of depressing.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of a samurai named Ryoma?
Of course I have. He is the hero that led Japan to victory in the last World War. Everyone's heard of Ryoma Kurogane.
Right, yeah, that's the one. I mean, he's my grandfather. And he's the kind of man I want to be. For generations, the Kurogane have produced brilliant blazers, what they call a distinguished legacy. But I wasn't like the rest of my family. I didn't have their gift. So they decided I wasn't worth acknowledging. There was never a seat for me at my family's table. Then one year, while I hid away and listened, I could hear them at their New Year's party, and something in me just broke. I didn't know where I was going, but I knew I had to go somewhere. I suddenly realized I was lost, and I was freezing. I think I was ready to die, but then all I could think of was how frustrating it would be to die like this. And then he was suddenly there, standing right in front of me.
The Samurai Ryoma?
Yes. And I remember every word he said. I'll never forget it. Does it frustrate you, kid? Does it upset you to be
the weakest one? That's good. Hold on to that feeling. It's proof. That feeling means that you are not yet ready to give up on yourself. Take it from me, boy. Your life will be very boring if you aspire for no more than to live within your means. You can be anything you want to be. Look at all mankind. We were never gifted with a pair of wings, yet we've still flown to the moon.
He spoke to me in the simplest terms, but those words saved my life. So I decided. Right then, that's the kind of man I would become. Someday, I might meet someone like I was then. I want to give them what my grandfather gave me. But in order to do that, I have to be as strong as I can. Like my grandfather.
So that's why you wanted to become a knight.
But no one wanted to teach me anything. So I did my practicing alone.
Alone?
Eventually, I got accepted to this school. My family didn't like the idea that a failure like me could earn his place among them as a knight. So they started to pressure the school.
Huh?
The standard requirements to take a class, those were created by the former director of the academy, to prevent me from graduating. Luckily, the new director is Kurono Shinguchi. But my family's going to try to pressure her too. But even if they do...
You won't give up? Even if you end up getting burned? Badly. I think I understand how you feel. I mean, sort of.
I know. I know you do, Stella.
However, Iki, there is still one thing we're going to have to correct here.
What's that?
Earlier today, you accused me of having a competitive streak.
Oh. Yeah, I guess I should correct that. Okay, so we're both competitive.
That's more like it.
I always loved my brother, because he was kind. Even after he left the house, left us, I still loved him, when I could see how badly my family had treated him. I hated them. I despised them from the bottom of my heart. And I decided, our father's love, our mother's love, our brother's love, all that they wouldn't give him, I would give him all that he deserves myself. I'm so sorry. We just met and I'm talking your ear off.
You don't like people very much, do you, Shizuku?
Huh?
Probably always been uncomfortable around strangers, but it sounds like your family made it impossible for you to be comfortable with anyone. I get that. I used to know a little girl who was a lot like you. Well, obviously, you and I are now going to be the very best of friends. You ever want to talk about anything, you talk to me, okay? Just like a big sister.
Okay.
Iki, I'm coming in.
Oh, sure, go ahead.
What? Iki, why are you freaking out like that?
I'm not I mean, of course I'm freaking out! What are you doing?
Well, I thought that maybe you would like me to come in and help you wash up.
Huh? Why?
Because, you know, I mean, I took a vow and I am your servant. And this is one of the many things that servants do, so it's my duty to bathe you, right?
But you don't have to, I didn't ask!
The very best servants do not have to be asked. Sit and let me do my job now.
But...
Or I could boil you.
Okay.
Here, I'll do your back next.
Okay.
Hey, Iki, I want to ask you something.
What?
Do you like looking at girls' breasts and stuff?
Why are you asking me that?
Because when that girl Kagami was pushing hers against you, you seemed happy. And I noticed you've been looking at mine a lot.
Sorry.
You don't have to apologize, just tell me the truth.
I like them.
Okay?
What are you doing with your...
No, stay still. You're not supposed to move.
Okay.
Don't move!
Hey, Stella, maybe...
Don't look at me!
Stella! Are you, naked? Nice. Okay, let's call it quits for now. That was a good bout. So, did you get your first battle yet?
Yeah, I just got the email from admin. I'm fighting Momotani. He's a junior.
Oh, yeah, I've seen him in a fight before. His device is a rare armor type that...
Stop right there. I do not want to hear another word about it, thank you very much.
You don't, really?
Nope. I don't want to know a thing. Battles like this are supposed to be training for the future. When I end up fighting blazers I've never met.
I see. And of course you won't always know what their abilities are.
Exactly. I also think it's important to research your opponent, just like you do. What's so funny?
It's just strange. You and I are so different, but we get along really well.
Oh.
First bell. Let's go.
Huh? Oh, Iki!
Huh?
Isn't it Friday today?
Yeah,
So that means tomorrow is Saturday and the school is out.
that's right.
Oh, okay. So maybe you and I could, we could go on a...
Oh, I'm sorry, that's me.
Is it about your opponent? Shizuku!
Okay, I will see you then, and send. What? What?
This is such a surprise! Who would have ever imagined that such a noble and refined princess as Her Highness would deign to join my brother and me for our private leisure?
When I told him I wanted to learn more about Japan, he invited me to tag along. He is a gracious master, my Iki.
Perhaps it would be wise, Princess, for you to go back home and practice reading between the lines.
Oh, I can read between these lines, and I will not allow my master to endanger himself by being alone with his freakishly obsessed sister.
Hi, we haven't been introduced.
Shizuku asked me to accompany her. I am her new roommate, Nagi Arisuin. But just call me Alice.
Alice.
Oh my! Did I just get a once-over? You are going to be trouble, aren't you?
Oh, sorry. But, I mean, you're a guy, aren't you?
Well, clinically, I suppose. But rest assured, I've the heart of a maiden.
Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to be rest assured of.
You are adorably serious. You know, I think that's wonderful. Maybe I should try to seduce you. Just joking, just a joke. You can stand down, honey.
Shizuku, put that away. You're going to get in trouble.
Wow! The shopping malls here are amazing!
Shizuku, you're pretty dressed up for the mall today, aren't you?
Yes, Alice coordinated this whole outfit for me.
Huh? Oh my gosh, Shizuku, stop holding your brother's hand!
What's wrong with that? It's a perfectly ordinary show of affection between siblings. My big brother has always held my hand when we were walking. Haven't you?
Yeah, I suppose I have.
Well, then I guess I should too.
Really? Huh? Doesn't that seem like it's a little inappropriate for a servant? But of course, if he allows it, it's all right. Oh, but a simple servant holding her master's hand seems to indicate some very unservant-like feelings.
Oh my, is it possible? No, it is not possible. He is my master and I'm simply his servant.
Then you have no reason to hold his hand, do you? Huh. So, my big brother, shall we go?
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Let's go get something to eat.
I could go for anything.
Then please go for me.
This way.
Stupid Iki, you pervert! You
There
idiot.
we go now.
Stupid, perverted,
Let it all
idiotic,
out, honey.
so gross!
Hey, man. You about ready to switch out?
Oh yeah, she's all yours. Great.
Wow, this stuff is delicious!
I know, isn't it? The cream is so rich and still so delicate.
Well, good. This place is such a lovely little gem. I'm glad you like it. Although, for ice cream, might I recommend a spot up on the 3rd floor?
You seem to know a lot of places.
When it comes to delicious sweets and keen fashion sense, no one in the world can beat my roommate, right?
It's what I live for.
Oh, Shizuku. Don't want to get anything on your pretty dress, do you? There you go.
Oh my. I guess there's no defensive power you can use against that, is there?
Oh, shut up, Alice! It's not a big deal! He just took me by surprise is all! I wasn't expecting him to reach out and...
What? Oh, hey, do I have something on my face?
How does that happen without you even noticing?
Well, if there's anything on my face, you can just take it off like you did for your sister, right?
Yeah, but this is a whole different level. I'm gonna go find you a towel.
No, wait, Iggy!
Miss Stella, were you dropped on your head a lot as a child?
Oh, honey, you are just precious. I mean it. I am rooting for you.
Oh, just shut up.
I have to say, I'm surprised. Shizuku doesn't, well, she doesn't open up very easily.
Doesn't she? Well, that isn't such a surprise.
She's very sensitive, and usually shy around new people, especially men.
Darling, I am no man.
Well, I know that you're a good friend. You obviously mean a lot to her. Thank you.
And you are exactly as your sister describes you. Very strong and exceedingly kind. However, that is exactly why you... Huh? Oh, don't mind me. Shall we then?
What's wrong?
Man, what a pain in the ass. It's Bisho's order. We gotta do it right. Yeah, I know. But damn! So what if there are a couple of dudes hiding in here? Good. Knock it off. The boss told us to take anyone we found hostage. Yeah, I hear you, man. But check it out. We just found out there was no one in here. Jesus.
Who are these people?
Well, at the very least, we know they're not friendly. It's possible that by now...
They've taken the mall.
Exactly. Want to go find out?
I've never seen your device before.
Well, meet the Hermit of Darkness. I can control shadows with this. And I can also use shadows to travel. Let's go. I'm worried about the girls.
Yeah. Stella. Shizuku.
They'll be all right. They've just been anesthetized.
Really? It's already on the news?
Yes. Someone escaped and called the police. They've already got them all surrounded.
Do we know who these guys are?
A crime organization led by a rogue blazer. They've asked for an insane ransom.
If money is what they want, there's gotta be an easier way than this.
It's not about the money. It never is with guys like this. These cowards want to control people by making them afraid. The police have requested our assistance. I'm giving the 4 of you special authorization off of school grounds to utilize your devices.
We won't let you down, Director.
I'm counting on you. Don't be reckless.
Right.
Hey, you! Come here!
They're taking women and children hostage. They're despicable. I have a plan, but I need some time. Whatever you do, don't attract attention until I'm ready, all right? I'll do my best.
Please, I'm begging you! Just don't hurt my child, please!
Get back on your knees and shut up, bitch!
Don't hurt my mommy!
Stupid little shit! Mama should have taught you manners, boy.
No! Please don't!
So now I will! Well, shit! We got us a blazer!
Nice try. But bullets are not really effective against my Empress dress.
Yeah, we'll see!
I am not going to waste my time with you. Where's your boss hiding, tough guy?
You got a mouth on you, huh? Ain't lead, bitch!
Hold your fire, Yakin! Well, well, if it isn't the second princess of the Vermilion Empire, it is an honor to meet you.
And you must be the boss.
That is correct. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am Bisho. You idiot! Were my instructions not clear? You were specifically told not to touch the hostages.
Boss, I'm sorry, but that little bastard threw an ice cream cone at my head!
What? And for that you tried to shoot the boy? No. You have been horribly affronted, Yakin.
Yeah?
But honestly now, you cannot blame a child for the failures of his parents, can you?
Don't you dare!
Punishment follows crime. Forgiveness follows punishment. That's my motto. And this woman has been negligent in disciplining her child. And for that you'll die. Good night, Mommy.
Serve my will, Leviatine! It's a trap, and I will burn right through it! Yeah!
Judgment Ring! Such strength and such speed, but neither will help you now. The real world is big and scary, child! This is my device, girl. It is called Judgment Ring. It is the circle of crime and punishment. The left ring absorbs the power of your criminal attacks upon you. And the right ring releases that power as punishment.
So, you just hit me with a reflection of my own full power.
Ha! I like this girl! Such a noble creature to risk her own safety for the commoners. I respect your courage, Princess, so perhaps I'll give you a chance to save their lives.
How then?
You may take his place and beg forgiveness from me. And remove your clothing!
Son of a bitch! Stay calm, love. It's not time yet.
This is awesome! Yeah, take it all off!
Looks like our little princess has nerves of steel. But let's hurry it up now, all right, my dear?
Shadowbind. I've held you by your own shadow. I'm sorry.
Alice, let me go.
Shizuku's facility with magic is the best in school. You must trust your sister. While Stella has had them distracted, she's been creating a magical barrier.
Show us.
Shit! There's another blazer in here. All bets are off now, boys. Kill them all. Do it!
I leave the rest to you now, Big Brother.
Come to me. Intense.
Christ, they're everywhere.
Itoshura. Right now, I don't need to see in color. I'll repurpose those receptors to see only what's necessary. If I attack him on his left, he'll turn it against me. Right then. 7th secret sword, Raiko. If my sword is faster than your judgment, then you cannot use it against me.
You took my hand!
You should consider yourself very fortunate. That's the only thing I took.
You bastard!
I think your little show is over, honey.
You think so, huh? Boys! Kill them all! Do it now! Huh?
Oh, look. They're all so much cuter when they're sleeping.
Stella! Stella!
What? My goodness, what's wrong, Nikki?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Nikki.
Well, good lord. That was awfully hasty of you. Running into the middle of a fight like that. Although, it was also decidedly badass.
You too. You protected everyone. Iki!
Oh, Big Brother!
I'm alright. I'm just a little drained.
Nobody move! If you do anything stupid, I'll kill her.
Is she one of them?
You are not the only ones smart enough to hide yourselves among the hostages, you poor fools!
Listen up! You better let Bisho go. Or the bitch dies!
Please, no! Someone help me! Pierce them, Oborozuki.
What the hell? Where did that come from?
I didn't want to steal your thunder. That's not really my style at all.
Flawless camouflage. I couldn't even sense him.
That's Kirihara.
It's been a while, Mr. Iki Kuragane. The faculty actually let you stay?
Oh, Kirihara! We were so worried about you.
I wasn't in that much danger.
But you went and beat the bad guys, right?
You're so awesome.
Nope. I really don't like him.
At least you and I completely agree about something.
What's up?
Look, Kirihara. Thank you for earlier. You saved us.
Hey man, I'm always happy to lend a hand to the weak. So now tell me something, Kuragane. Are you still trying to be a magical knight with that lame power of yours?
Oh, shut up! How about I shove that smug—
Stella, it's fine.
It's not fine! You arrogant little prick! Iki is 10 times the knight you could ever hope to be! What? Shut up!
Oh, this is funny. Sounds like you've got them all wrapped around your little finger, Kuragane. But don't you think you should tell them all the truth? You know, about how you turned tail and ran on me because you didn't want the ass-kicking I was going to give you. Oh, by the way, you should check your inbox. Yeah, guess guess who's gonna be your first opponent? The guy who's already represented Hagun at the 7th Star, Shizuya Kirihara. You gonna stick around for the fight this time? Worst one.
It has finally begun. The selection match for the 7-Star Sword Art Festival. Vermilion's first opponent is Momotaro, also known as the Heavy Tank. His Goliath is a very rare armor device, and with it he releases a heavy charge. Will we get to see it explode today?
Unlike all your screaming fans up there in the stands, you seem to get the picture. This is a real fight. These aren't phantom forms, so you know if you jump right in, you are gonna get burned alive. Think good and hard before you make your next move. Winner, Stella Vermilion.
Come on.
No. As far as today's concerned, Shizuku is right. I heard you both won your bouts.
Yes, triumph all around.
You were all totally awesome!
Ah! Kagami! Don't scare me like that!
I'm sorry, but I saw 3 first-year winners all together and I got excited!
Who are you, sweetie?
Oh, excuse me. My name is Kagami Kusakabe. I'm a member of the school's newspaper club.
Oh, a journalist. I'll bet you just get all the interesting news, don't you?
Well, I am a serious journalist. I mean, I'm not writing a gossip column or anything. But I do hear all kinds of things.
Well, hello, my newest friend. Can I call you Kagami?
Sure.
I'm back, Kiki.
Stella. Congrats. I saw the results.
Hey, it's me, you know. What did you expect?
Of course.
Have you been watching this all day?
Yeah, I want to see what his timing's like.
That's Area Invisible? That's his technique, huh? So he can hide everything. Sight, scent, air pressure changes, total imperceptibility?
Yeah, a feature of his device, Oborozuki. It's a tricky one.
Attacking his enemy from complete concealment. How slimy. I don't like the way he fights.
Yeah, but if you were his opponent, he'd withdraw from the battle.
What?
With your array of wide-ranging attacks, you could easily overturn his Area Invisible. He'll, always try to avoid an opponent like that.
Seriously?
His unknightly approach has earned him a nickname, the Hunter.
Where I come from, they call that a coward. But he's gonna be a tough one for you.
He's the worst possible matchup for me.
Are you gonna be okay?
Are you worried about me, Stella?
What? I'm not at all. I just don't want you to lose to a guy like that.
I see.
What do you...
Don't worry. I think I've got a way. I will defeat him.
Oh. You will. I know. You've got this.
Yeah. I cannot lose to him.
Well, hello, stranger.
Alice.
Can we talk? You got a sec?
Sure, what's up?
I heard a rumor that there was some bloodshed between you and Shizuya Kirihara last year. That true?
Last year, my family had connections with the previous director of the school, and they were trying to get me kicked out. So, Kirihara thought I was a good target.
Hey, is it true you can't attend classes because your scores are too low?
Yeah, it's true.
Hey, I know. You want your teachers to recognize your ability. Why don't you show them how you stand up in a duel with a real talent? Right here and right now.
No thanks. I'm not dueling with you.
Come on now, man. I'm only trying to help out a fellow student. That looked like it really hurt. Why don't you fight back? Oh, you better make your move, dude, because no one in the school is gonna give a shit about helping out the worst one.
I knew if I summoned my device, I'd have gotten expelled, even if I only used it to try and avoid the fight.
So you couldn't even defend yourself?
It's the only reason I'm still here.
Iki. If things hadn't changed, if you were still being barred from classes and official events, what would you have done?
I'd still be here. I will demonstrate my strength. I will. No matter how many years it takes me.
I get you. I really do. Iki? I think you've been hurt so many times, you're used to it. Strength is nothing but tolerance, sweetie. Just resistance to accumulated stress. Our brain has funny ways of showing us when we're about to reach our limit. Anger, sadness, irritation, they're all just smoke signals. But honey, you've already tolerated so very much. You can't even read the signs anymore. That's why your face is always such a mask of perfect serenity.
Sorry, Alice. I don't get it.
Yeah. Iki, my greatest hope for you is that someone's gonna come along who can read those signs. As your friend, I think you've earned that.
You still have a little time until your standby hour. Do you wanna maybe watch some of the other battles?
No thanks. I think I'm going to the waiting room. I want to concentrate on my fight.
Oh, big brother, your shoelace.
Huh? Oh, thank you, Shizuku.
Be careful out there.
This selection match is full contact and may cause injury or death. If you understand this and wish to continue, please press agree.
Wow, you didn't even have to think about it, did you? Up through junior high school, all matches are conducted in phantom form. So many students seriously hesitate at this point.
I've been waiting to fight an official match. I won't hesitate.
Ooh, very cool. I'm impressed.
You're Nene Saikyo, aren't you?
Oh yeah? So you know my name, do you?
The Demon Princess of the KOK Top League? There's no one in this school who doesn't know you.
Well, I suppose.
I also heard that you and the director are old friends, and that you'll be working as a part-time instructor this year.
Yes, that is correct. So what do you say? How about if maybe tonight I give you a very special private lesson?
I don't...
Damn it! Would you get away from my student, please?
You startled me! Don't do that, Kutan. I could very easily have killed you.
Not even on your best day, sweetheart. Moving on. Our third match seems to have lost its supervisor.
Well, it was a terribly boring fight, so I just decided...
Get back to your post, you walking public indecency.
Okay, I'll go! Stop pulling my hair!
30 more minutes left. Gotta concentrate. I finally made it here. To my first official match. I fought for it. And now, I get my chance. I cannot, I will not lose. What is this? Here we go.
Look at this! The biggest field in the school, the Great Arena, is utterly packed with eager spectators. This is Hangetsu Tsukiyomi on Play-by-Play, and here with me, instructor and commentator Nene Saikyo.
Great to be here.
You'll be glad you didn't miss this match. Our first combatant, already a veteran of the 7-Star Sword Art Festival, C-Rank Knight, Shizuya Kirihara! Our other contestant, an F-Rank Knight who recently defeated Stella Vermilion in a mock battle, Iki Kurogane!
I can't believe you actually showed up. I guess I get to beat you up like a ragdoll, right, worst one?
You can try, Shizuya.
It's time to go hunting, Aborozuki.
Come to me, Intetsu.
Let's go ahead.
Whoa, that's such a hard stare. I don't think I like the way you're looking at me, Kurogane.
The battle has already started, Kirihara.
Jeez, man, you're so uptight. But if you're in such a hurry...
impossible! Kirihara has disappeared from view!
It really is a tricky ability, but there's a way to beat this.
And Kurogane definitely deflects!
There you are!
Did we just get a glimpse? Amazing! Did Kurogane somehow find Kirihara? That's right. Kirihara's area invisible doesn't extend to his arrows. Kurogane calculated his location by tracing their point of origin.
Oh my goodness. Is it possible you actually intend to win this battle?
I wouldn't be here if I didn't.
You haven't even changed a little bit, have you? It's cute, but it's really annoying.
Just keep shooting. Let your arrows fly. I'll knock them all away, Hunter.
The worst one's got a mouth on him, doesn't he? Tell you what, from now on, I'll tell you where I'm shooting you. First your right thigh. Ah! Next your left arm. Well, I bet the worst one feels pretty stupid right now, doesn't he? I'll bet you thought I couldn't get any better. My area invisible can make the arrows I shoot invisible too now. That means you won't see them till they hit you. You got that, dumbass? Left hand coming up.
Look at that! Kirihara shows us some devastating new tricks!
This is bad.
It is. Big Brother's strategy has been foiled completely.
Left thigh, order left.
Why didn't he make a move right at the beginning? He knew his enemy was going to disappear. He could have ended this fight before it even started.
But his technique requires that he study his opponent.
All he's doing is wasting himself, fending off invisible attacks. It should have been an easy decision for him.
It's not that he didn't do it. It's that he couldn't.
Huh?
It should have been an easy decision for him. But he's nervous as hell.
What do you mean? That's ridiculous. He wasn't nervous at all.
Don't worry. I will defeat him.
Iki, he was so sure. It did seem extremely unlike him.
Honey, when you think about everything he went through just to get this chance, can you imagine any world in which he wasn't terrified? Even if he was acting normal. It was just a mask.
Oh my god, there's no way he wasn't nervous.
False confidence. Just a smoke signal, darling.
Why couldn't I see it? I was the closest person to him.
Get it together, worst one. Your graduation is on the line, isn't it? The new director didn't do you any favors with your special graduation requirement.
Huh? What is he talking about? Only he has a requirement for graduation?
Left elbow next. Winning at the 7 star is the only way you're gonna be able to graduate, isn't it?
He thinks he can win at 7 star?
He's out of his mind.
He's rank F, isn't he? Is he serious?
Oh no, they're all laughing at you. Aren't you mortified? Hey, why don't you declare right here in front of everyone that you're gonna win at the 7 star?
He's miserable.
A rank F talking about winning? Impossible.
Just because he beat rank A by sheer dumb luck.
There's a rumor that the match was fixed.
Once a rank F, always a rank F.
All these people who don't know what real courage is. And they're making fun of him.
Let's try something vital this time. Everyone! Kurogane is discouraged, so let's cheer him up. For the worst one, let's hear it!
For the worst one!
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 Come on!
The worst one!
Come on!
He's better than all of you, you stupid bastards! Iki, don't you ever look like that! Don't you ever let me see you giving up! I like you better when you're looking up! Show me your strength! You better show me your strength at all times, you dumbass!
Thank you, Stella. Just what I needed.
Being scolded by a girl pepped you up, huh?
Stop being arrogant, Iki Kurogane. You've been fixating on seeing his arrows.
Well, I guess I'll aim for your broken little brain this time, and then you'll be dead!
There was only one way. One way from the beginning.
All right, let's see you avoid this, loser!
Remember, the sequence of his shots, the timing.
Here it comes!
The depths, the angles. Remember his taunts, their proximity. That's what I thought. Now I know where you're coming from, Kirihara.
No way! You can see it?
I can't see your shape or shadow, but I know.
That is impossible!
Your rhythm, your level of emotion, even the depth of pain you inflict. They're giving me everything I need. I can trace them all back to their source. That's where I find you, hiding! I see you. You can't hide from me anymore.
Look at that! This kid really is full of surprises!
But how? How did he do it, Miss Saikyo? How was Kurogane able to find Kirihara?
With his blade steel, Kurogane can use it to observe, adopt, and even perfect his opponent's technique. He just used an advanced version of it to read, anticipate, and preempt Kirihara's very thoughts. That version's called...
Perfect vision. I can see everything.
He's cheating!
Are you ready, Kirihara? With all of my strength, I will defeat all of yours.
Million Rain! Wait! Wait! Stop! Stop it! Stop it, please! Don't! I know! Let's play rock, paper, scissors! Can we just be friends? That sword can kill me, come on! We're friends! Come on, I'm begging you! Concede! I concede! I give up!
Guess I was 1 millimeter off. Gotta work on that.
Shizuya Kirihara has conceded the match. The winner is Iki Kurogane.
Iki Kurogane! An F-ranked knight who couldn't even take classes last year steps up! His very first official match, a stunning victory!
He did it!
Big brother.
Medical to the field, please. We have to get Kurogane to an IPS capsule.
Somehow I just knew I couldn't miss this year's selection matches.
Hiya, sweetheart. Aren't you gonna go in? We can stay here for a little while. I've got you now.
No! I can't believe you kept looking at me while I drooled! You ass! Oh, I've just been
Whoa, Stella, take it easy!
Piece of... How could you? How could you let that little prick beat up on you like that?
I'm really sorry. I keep embarrassing myself. Sorry to make you worry.
I wasn't worried about you, you dumbass!
Stella. I really like you.
What?
I'm very lucky to have met you.
What the hell are you... What are you talking about? When I said that I liked you before, what I meant was your way of life and your aspiration, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I know. But I just wanted to tell you the whole truth.
No fair.
What?
It's no fair you being all honest and everything. Now close your eyes.
Are you gonna hit me?
Just shut up and close your damn eyes!
Whatever you say.
Don't you misunderstand me. I did that because, well, I did it because I wanted to.
Does that mean that you like me back?
Mm-hmm. What? I'm gonna let you get away with that because you're injured.
Stella, when you're with me, I feel like I could do anything. Stay with me. We'll make each other the best of nights. And then, in the final battle for the top position, it'll just be you and me.
Careful with that wish, because I am not going to lose to you again.
It's a promise.
Iki and I have become lovers. But it's been 2 weeks and he hasn't done anything. You idiot.
5 for 5! Victorious yet again! Iki Kuragane! The freshman falls, dominated by the worst one! A moniker that just won't do anymore, folks! Another one! The King of the Ring!
He's just extraordinary!
What? You want to learn swordsmanship from me?
Oh, yes! You are the strongest swordsman in the class! Since we have someone like you around, we'd be crazy not to take advantage of it!
Oh, well, I guess. Okay, if I can be useful to you, then I don't mind teaching you.
Oh, awesome! An exclusive, the invincible, another one, practicing in paradise with Hagun's Iki Kuragane. That'll be my next front page!
I see, so that's why.
Don't even worry about it. Okay, so we can start tomorrow, right?
Thank you very much!
Why do all the girls think he's so awesome? Look at him, man.
Don't get too proud of yourself, F-Night reject.
Hi, everyone. Let's go ahead and get started. Today's final...
You're too generous, you know. Every one of those girls is a talented blazer, too. If you're going to teach them, you're only creating future competition for yourself.
Yeah, I'd love nothing more.
Really?
If that's to be the case, then I say it's worth training them. Besides, bad things can happen to them as well. When they find themselves in some kind of trouble, if there's a chance that my advice may be able to help them, then I'll do whatever I can.
Like I said, you're way too generous.
You may be right. Stella?
It's nothing.
Really? Okay then.
Actually, it's been 2 weeks since we started dating each other, right? I thought maybe it's about time to do something, you know, like lovers do. You know, because you and I are...
You're doing great. Hang on for 30 more seconds.
Yes? Iki, sir? What exactly is this training supposed to improve?
Balance, use of your inner muscles, and the importance of your core strength. When you're in a fight, you'll most often be putting your weight on one leg, not both. The Chinese masters used to call this the error of double pressure. If you stand with equal pressure on both sides, you're stuck.
Oh, I see now. I mean, I don't know what it means, but I'm writing it down word for word.
Well, that's,
You look like you're having an awful lot of fun, surrounded by girls, you worthless failed knight.
This is bullshit, man! You're not fooling any of us!
Who are you?
What do you guys think you're doing?
Isn't it obvious? We're gonna put this loser back in his place!
Iki, no!
Damn you! Oh, shit! What the fuck?
Deploying your device in an undesignated area is against school rules.
We're sorry, sir!
What lame bad guys? You should say, "We'll get you next time," and then laugh maniacally as you run away. Don't you guys watch any movies?
Well, would that actually be a good thing?
We're sorry! We're just so envious of you, sir! You're so strong, man!
And all the girls like you!
I want to be strong like you! I want girls to like me! Will you please teach us to, Mr. Kuragane? Please!
You guys really are crappy bullies.
Of course I will. Stand up and balance on one foot like everyone else.
Huh? Master, as you command!
Really? Master?
Extraordinary! Even the worst bullies are immediately reformed! This is the revolutionary Kuragane method! I bet I could make big money if I sold this online!
me? We know you're busy, Master Kuragane, but could you teach us too?
Mm-hmm. Please, join us.
Your class is getting really big, Iki.
Yeah, I guess it is. But unlike me, they all have seriously formidable abilities. If I can help improve their swordsmanship even just a little, they'll all be very powerful.
Hey, Iki, aren't you thirsty?
Actually, yeah, I am.
Are you? Okay then.
Big brother!
Shizuku.
Aren't you such a lucky guy? Your very loving and devoted little sister brought you something to drink. Here you go, big brother.
Thank you. That was nice.
So, how is it? Do you think it tastes like me? I'm only kidding. It's not like I put my mouth on that drink or anything. No, I definitely didn't.
That is a weirdly specific joke.
But more importantly, Stella is standing there with her mouth hanging half open. Why do you have two bottles behind your back, princess?
It's only because I'm extremely thirsty. I'm going to drink both of them myself.
Stella.
Oh, that is good. This is really good water.
You know, big brother, if it's all right with you, I'd like to train with you as well.
But there's already a short sword master in our family.
Yes, but they drove you away from home. There's nothing I would ever want to learn from them.
All right. If you think I can be of help.
Thank you very much, big brother.
All right then. If you're teaching Shizuku, then you can teach me too.
Huh? Teach you what?
Is that what's up? You don't want to?
No, it's not that I don't want to. I mean, I just...
Whatever. That is just fine. I don't need you to teach me anything anyway. In fact, I don't even want you to teach me anything. I just said it to see what you'd say. So you can just forget I brought it up, you hear me? Never mind. Right, Master Faggot. Iki, you blockhead. You insensitive prick. Pig-faced
Oh, hey
gorilla.
there, Firebrand. You haven't seen Shizuku now, have you?
Oh, yeah. She's with... Huh? What is that?
I borrowed it from Kagamin. Private School Prince Academy, aka Pre-Pre. It's an Otome game.
A Tome game?
I can only see you now.
This might be good.
Please, don't leave me alone.
This is how it should be. I want him to see nothing but me.
If I can have you, then I don't need anything else.
Like an unnecessary obsessive delusional sister? You won't see her either, will you?
So, what do we do now?
At least in a game, I can do what I really want to. Okay.
I want to be with you, too.
I wish Iki and I could do more things like this. Like holding hands, and kissing, and Iki.
Stella, about tomorrow,
What's the matter?
Nothing? What were you saying about tomorrow?
Yeah, for tomorrow's swordsmanship lesson, I'm gonna take Shizuku and the other girls to the pool. So I was wondering if you wanted to come?
And why would I? I mean, it's not like you really want to teach me anything anyway, isn't that right?
About that, I wanted to explain.
Huh?
I thought she wasn't gonna come.
She may be here in body, but her brain is still playing Pre-Pre.
Stella, I don't think I can teach you. You're already far too advanced. Also, our styles are totally different.
What do you mean by that?
My style is all about trickiness, but yours is all about strength. My influence could only hold you back. So even if I could help you at all, you would only find my technique limiting and boring. Stella, I want for you to always go beyond my imagination.
Iki. Iki is mine, and I'm his. That means we are lovers. Soon, maybe we'll... Wow, Oh, so this is a Japanese pool.
I guess a princess from the provinces doesn't know very much about the world, huh? Have you never seen a pool?
Oh, yeah. But in my castle, we called a pool this size a bath.
Easy there, girls. You have an audience.
Lessons are so paying off. I can't believe how awesome this is. I'm just so emotional right now.
Thanks, you guys, but it's only been a couple of days. Okay, now everybody, I want you to just relax and let yourselves drift. We're working to improve your lung capacity, but there's another very important purpose.
Another purpose, you say?
It'll become clear when you do it, but immersion can be a catalyst to bring you closer to your truest self. While you're in the water, focus all your consciousness on the quiet inside of you. Then you'll be able to hear your own sound.
I know he came here to continue giving his lessons, but I wish he would spend a little time with me, too. I tried really hard to pick the perfect bikini. Huh? Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Huh?
Everybody relax and listen to your body.
Focus all my consciousness on the quiet inside of me. Huh. Kind of hard to do that when your brain is so noisy. Bring me closer to my truest self. Help me hear my own sound. Yes, Ikki's Itoshura power must be a sharpened version of this sense. If I can get there, I can get close to Ikki. Maybe I can discover something I haven't seen before. So, in my own consciousness, deep inside, reaching deeper and deeper down.
So I'm curious, how far have you and Kurogane gone so far? I'm sorry, I didn't imagine that question would surprise you so much.
What do you mean, how far have we gone?
Well, you guys are dating, right?
Don't be ridiculous! The princess of a nation dating a commoner like him? That's insane.
Really? Okay then, you wouldn't mind if I asked him out, would you?
Huh?
He's so strong and handsome, and he's just bursting with great stories. All right, if he's available, I'm gonna...
No way! Don't you even think about it! He is my boyfriend! He belongs with me! Whoops.
Can I quote you on that, Miss Stella? I'm just kidding. I won't tell anyone.
Oh, you won't?
I am a journalist of integrity, after all, and I want my friend's romance to blossom and grow.
Thank you, Kagami.
So, how far have you gone?
Oh, what about integrity?
But I'm so curious. I mean, you guys are roommates and all. I'm talking about your sleeping arrangements. Do you do the master servant?
Oh my god, absolutely not!
Seriously? So he's not all like, nighttime Itoshura? Because that's totally how I've been picturing it. So you've only kissed?
We haven't even had a proper kiss.
You have? Are you kidding?
Okay, now take a deep breath.
My big brother is so dedicated. He really should just be teaching me alone.
He does have a lot to share.
Alice, you don't think it's wrong, do you? That I like my big brother?
Oh, my precious. The heart wants what it wants, and I have learned not to question that. Real love is never wrong, darling.
I see. This sounds like the real thing.
His generosity, his dedication, all those things are so dear to me.
But you've been together for 2 weeks, and nothing has happened like it all?
I don't mean to ask for too much of him. But I do wish that we could behave a little more like lovers.
Have you told him that?
No, I can't tell him that. A girl's not supposed to say things like that. It's disgraceful.
You know, I haven't met a guy yet who doesn't appreciate a girl taking a little initiative. Especially if that girl's as cute as you are, Shizuku.
Yeah, but whether or not my brother could ever accept me is a different matter.
Well, there's that. It might require a rather difficult shift in perspective, but it's easier if you've ever read any Greek drama.
So maybe I should just let him be happy with someone else.
Oh, sweetie, don't make that face. You still have a chance. Listen, that little princess isn't the kind who opens up easily.
Guys like him don't easily open up! You have to open up to him!
Okay, but what if he thinks I'm too forward and he doesn't like me anymore?
He would not like you for something like that. Listen, guys these days are like sheep. They'll mindlessly nibble the available grass and move on. What if he runs away because you weren't quick enough?
I couldn't go on.
Okay, but seriously, I guarantee he wants to take it to the next level. He was totally lusting after you when he saw that swimsuit.
Oh my god, he was?
You wait right here. I'm gonna go get him. Just tell him you want to do it, okay? Up. Huh?
Kagami told me to come see you. Did you need to talk?
Oh, I, wanted... Hey, what do you think about my bikini?
Oh, well, it looks really good on you.
Wait, he doesn't look lustful to me.
What if he runs away because you weren't quick enough?
To tell the truth, I had something important I wanted to talk to you about.
Oh, what's that?
About us. I mean, I'm wondering if we should keep on like this.
Huh?
I've been thinking about it. It's been 2 weeks and we haven't been acting like we're together, have we? So, I mean, well, you know.
I see. I'm already too late. I've already lost him because I wasn't quick enough. Oh, no.
So I thought maybe we should talk about whether or not we're doing the right thing here.
I agreed. I was thinking exactly the same thing. There is no way this was ever going to work.
Stella?
Of course, instead of a girl who doesn't even hold your hand, you'd prefer someone like Shizuku who's all over you, or Kagami who's always rubbing her chest on you.
Wait a minute. Rubbing her... What? Where the hell is all this coming from?
It doesn't matter. We're talking about breaking up, aren't we?
What? Just calm down.
Don't touch me!
Did I do something wrong? Tell me what it was and I'll apologize, Stella. Are you mad at me? Come on.
It's because I know that you hate me.
How can I hate you? I never said anything like that.
You don't have to say I know.
No, you do not know that, and you can't because it simply isn't true. Where did you even get that idea? It's pretty clear you're the one who hates me.
No, I do not. Don't be stupid. I really like you, Iki.
Well, I like you more.
That is such a lie. I so like you more. I know because you wouldn't even look at my bikini, and I know you don't care about me because I wasn't quick enough.
Stop! I'm gonna get mad!
You're already mad, dumbass!
It's because you are driving me crazy! This amazing girl I really like comes out in a bikini and she's all cute and hot, and how the hell do I not get excited by that?
You didn't look interested in my bikini at all!
Because I didn't want to objectify you and make you hate me! Besides, you say you really like me, but you haven't done anything to show me that in any way!
I can't just say I want to make love with you! I don't want you to think I'm a slut and not like me!
Me either!
Well, okay then!
So why the hell are we still yelling at each other?
I don't know anymore!
I have an idea.
What?
We could tell each other, at the same time, what we want.
Mm-hmm.
I want to kiss.
Tell me, Iki, would you hate a naughty girl who would ask her boyfriend for a kiss?
There is no guy who doesn't appreciate a naughty girl. How about you? Would you hate a guy who stares at you like you're the hottest thing ever?
Yeah, definitely. But you're allowed, Iki.
From the student council. My next opponent is Kuragane!
And it's time for me to show our little princess the real power of the student council.
There it is! It's Mach Grid! By accumulating her own speed, she accelerates exponentially until she stops. That's the noble art of Rinrin Tomaru, also known as the Runner's High, and she's already broken the sound barrier, folks.
Aren't you surprised, Kuragane?
Yeah, you've earned your place on the student council, Tomaru. You're too fast for my eyes to follow.
Look out, folks! Sideshow is swinging his Zanbato!
My ability is the accumulation of slashing momentum. The more I swing it, the heavier it gets. You've already lost your chance, Vermilion.
This is the noble art of the Destroyer, Ikazuchi Sideshow! Kaito, is this the end for Stella Vermilion?
Crescendo X!
Blackbird! Don't forget, Mr. Secretary, my knight ranking is an A. I can bring down any special ability, any power, any trick. And I can do it head on. You've beaten me.
Another win for Iki Kurogane, aka another one. Victory over Student Council Executive. He remains undefeated. This year's freshmen continue to astound. Mikazuchi Tsukiyomi, signing off.
And this is Hangetsu Tsukiyomi. We'll see you next match.
Congratulations, big brother!
I think I hurt my wrist on that one.
Are you alright, brother? Would you like me to sleep by your side and nurse you?
Huh?
He can't heal if he's suffocating. Iki, you've got to break free from her.
But big brother, you wouldn't neglect your little sister who loves her brother with her whole heart, would you?
Oh, no, of course not.
You hear that, princess? You have nothing to do with us, so stop butting in our conversation.
I have something to do with him.
Really? And what's that, I wonder?
It's nothing.
Iki, honey, just curious, how long are we going to let this go on?
Oh, I guess you spotted her too, huh?
But big brother, what are you talking about?
Well, I think I'm being followed by someone.
What? A stalker? Oh my god! Wait, so a stalker is what? Like someone who sends you a shaving kit in the mail?
No, Stella, it's a razor blade. Who would send you an entire shaving kit?
Oh, shut up, I don't know! A shaving kit includes a razor blade!
She has been shadowing you for a week. And not well. I thought it was some sort of performance piece. Perhaps we should make contact.
You're right. I guess it's time we find out who she is. Okay, I see you back there. Is there something you need?
Who is this?
Well, I've seen her somewhere.
Hold on a minute. This is just a misunderstanding.
Oh, wait, you're...
Thank you for pulling me out. Let me see. I'm a junior, and
Is something wrong?
no, I'm embarrassed to look into a boy's eyes. I'm sorry.
Well, isn't she just precious?
My name's Ayase Ayatsuji, in class 3-1.
Ayatsuji. Are you by chance related to Kaito Ayatsuji?
Oh, well, yes, I am. Kaito Ayatsuji is my father.
No wonder! When I saw that callus from practicing the bamboo sword, I thought you must be.
Hey,
Oh,
Alice,
this is amazing.
who's Kaito
Kaito's sword technique
Ayatsuji?
is flawless. He's a
I'm
legend.
afraid I haven't met him.
He was a gifted swordsman called the Last Samurai. The Tenryu Gozen match, the Tozai Toitsu match, the Musashi Cup, the Judan match. He won all of the well-known tournaments and enjoyed his glory in the world of the Japanese sword. He's a true master. But he's not widely known because he happens to not be a blazer.
When I was little, I used to study swordplay by watching the videos of his matches.
Seriously?
Of course! I can't believe I'm meeting his daughter! It's so cool! I haven't heard his name very much lately, though. How is he?
There was an accident during a match, and he's in the hospital right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I had no idea.
No, please. It's okay. I'm happy to know that a swordsman like you is also a big fan of my father. Means a lot. So thank you.
But more importantly, I think it's time you tell us all why you've been stalking my brother. I'm pretty sure I recognize that hungry look you have in your eyes when you're staring at him.
That hungry what?
would be the
No,
best
it's
way
not
to
like that, I
punish you?
promise.
Iron Maiden barbed whip.
I only wanted a little bit of guidance in swordplay from Kurogane. I've been practicing Ayatsuji Ichiryu, and I've just suddenly hit a wall. But I just couldn't figure out how to approach a man I didn't even know. I'm sorry.
All this time, you've been trying to figure out how to talk to me?
Yeah, I'm so embarrassed.
Mystery solved.
I'm really sorry.
Miss Ayase, I would be honored if you would join me for training. No wonder she has a solid foundation. She never forgets the forms, but isn't fixated on them. Very high level. However... Ayatsuji, stop a moment!
What do you need, Mr. Kuragane?
I was thinking, the reason you feel like you're stuck is because you worry that you're not reaching Kaito's level.
Yes, exactly! No matter what I do, I can't move as fast as my father. Even though I have all of his moves down perfectly.
That's the problem. Imitating Kaito like that is the only thing getting in your way.
Are you saying my father is wrong?
Not at all. You and Kaito are different genders, which means that your anatomy and your muscle development are also different. Your father's technique is so perfect, the differences are apparent.
Right, I do understand. No wonder you're so amazing, Kuragane.
I think I might have an idea about how I can help you, if you want to correct it.
Mm-hmm.
However, if you feel strongly about using exactly the same sword technique as your father, then you shouldn't force yourself to change that. Because once you correct this, there will be no going back.
I want to learn. I want you to help me become a better swordsman, please.
All right, you can trust me. Raise your sword.
Okay.
What are you doing, Iki? Oh my god!
In order to correct her form, we have to fix her stance. Ayatsuji, I know you're embarrassed. Just hang on a sec.
Okay, then.
I'm gonna move you a few millimeters. There you go. Now, do you feel the difference? Focus on that and lock it in.
Oh yeah, I feel that.
Females have a huge advantage over males when it comes to flexibility, especially here. The female pelvis is shallower for pregnancy, which changes your center of gravity. And it gives you a much wider range of motion than a male, and better lateral movement. It's an advantage only females have. If you move your entire body using the hip joint, then all of your moves will become one step faster. Okay, that should do it. I'm sorry if that was uncomfortable. You all right?
Yes, I'm fine.
All right, raise your sword.
Okay.
And?
It feels a little tight.
You'll get used to it. Just feel the difference. Here.
Yeah, that's totally better.
Oh, I see. So when she defends herself, she absorbs the impact into her lower body instead of her arms.
Wow, you're so great, Kuragane! This was troubling me for a long time, and you just fixed it so easily! You're a professor of swordsmanship.
That's great. I'm not so sure I'm thrilled about the title, though. I'm sorry about earlier. I mean, if I made you uncomfortable.
Not at all. I'm deeply grateful for your help, Kuragane. And you have very big and rugged hands. They're like my father's hands, and that made me happy.
I guess I never saw them that way.
Oh, but I like them. I think they're really nice. They're the hands of an incredibly lovely man. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say, I wasn't trying to, it wasn't the, what I wanted, I was...
No, I understand. It's okay.
Shizuku, you must be dying. I mean, you saw the way that he was touching her, right?
How silly. He's just giving a lecture on swordsmanship. And unlike the pig princess, she's not trying to trick my brother into getting into bed with her.
Who you calling a pig?
Besides, as long as it makes my big brother really happy, I'll be okay if I'm not the one with him. Huh? If my big brother finds someone who makes him truly happy, even if it isn't me, as long as they never betray him or bring him sorrow, then I will be happy for him. It's just, I don't think there's anyone other than me who can do that. Not like I can.
Shizuku, that was extremely mature for a kid.
And maybe you have a child's brain because all you developed were your breasts. Or maybe your huge thighs.
My huge what?
I feel like I could get stronger if we could just continue our training together. So would it be all right with you if we could do this again?
Of course.
I must make myself stronger. I have to win the selection matches and make it to the 7 star.
Hey, Iki?
Yeah?
How was it? Touching Ayatsuji's body everywhere?
I have nothing to say about that.
Iki. Here.
Stella, I was only trying to help her improve her stance, I promise.
I know, but I just felt a little insecure, that's all.
Don't you worry. The one that I need is you, Stella.
Iki.
You are getting much faster.
Thank you, Miss Stella. Thank you so much for helping me, Kurogane. This is totally my treat today. So you two go ahead and order whatever you want.
Thank you, Ayatsuji. But, Stella, are you still hungry?
I can't help it. I need to eat this much or my body doesn't move well.
I see. But 4 servings of mixed grill and 3 large steaks? And you can still keep that slender waistline? I don't get it.
Yeah.
Since I started practicing with you, every day has been a major discovery for me. Little by little, slowly but surely, I feel so much closer to my father every day. Mr. Kurogane, I can't thank you enough.
Don't thank me. It's all because of your hard work. And besides, I'm certain that eventually you'd have figured it out yourself.
Eventually wasn't gonna cut it. To get back what was taken from me.
Yo, it's you, ISA.
Hey, it's Ayase! We haven't seen you in forever. Hey, girl, what's up? Hey, bitch, don't ignore Kurado when he's talking to you.
Excuse me, but you're being rude. Could you leave us?
What? Who the fuck are you?
Someone wants to get his ass kicked.
You're a swordsman, aren't you? Hey, that's my bad, bro. Sorry to interrupt. I just saw an old face, so I had to say hi. Let me offer an apology.
Sure, with pleasure.
A swordsman should really keep his guard up.
Iki! Kurogane! Kurado, you're so bad!
Listen up, asshole. There's nothing I like better than destroying weak little sword swingers like you. So, let's get it on. You have your device, don't you?
You pieces of shit! I'm gonna send you back to your families in an ashtray!
Stella. His hand must have just slipped. It's nothing to fight about.
What the hell are you...
Seriously? This guy got his head busted and he's still smiling.
This sorry bastard doesn't have any balls on him.
Hey, it's natural to be scared of Kurado, but where's your fucking pride, man?
Look at him!
Fuckhead. Messing with a baby like him isn't good for the reputation. Let's go, dudes.
Bye-bye, baby boy. You're lucky, man. Kurado doesn't bother with weaklings. You can change your diaper now, baby.
What are you doing, Iki? Letting these jackasses say all they want. I mean, you obviously took the first blow on purpose.
If I avoid it, it could complicate things. I can't use my device in a place like this. I could get expelled.
That's true, but you really didn't need to use Intetsu to get rid of those jerks.
I'm not so sure. He's very strong.
Oh, wow. What a disaster. What a misfortune. You've just met Kurado Kurashiki, the Sword Eater. He's the ace of Danro Academy, and he just picks on any and everyone who gets his attention. But you made a very good call, Mr. Kurogane, because he was one of the best 8 in last year's 7-Star Sword Art Festival.
Yes, that's absolutely right. If you actually did resort to violence, then I'd have had no choice but to take every single one of you down right here.
Iki, who are they?
The Vice President of Hagun Academy Student Council, Utakata Misogi, and the Treasurer, Kanata Totokubara.
Student Council? Yeah, let me see what I can do about your wound. At least I can make it feel better.
Hey, Kuragane. Are you gonna be alright?
Yeah, thanks to Misogi. It almost feels like the wound itself has completely disappeared.
But more importantly, who the hell are they?
If you don't want to answer that, you don't have to. But if you're in some kind of trouble with them, then I hope you'll let me help you.
Kuragane,
That was awesome! What a coward! Oh man, did you guys see the look on his face?
And how can he keep smiling after that? What an idiot.
Maybe he's just smart enough to not go against Corrado.
One, two, three.
1, 2,
She was so dedicated. Where the hell is she? It's weird.
Well, I'm sure the princess is enjoying her sudden decline in competition. You were so obviously jealous of her.
That's not even what I was talking about.
Oh, I'm sure you weren't. Giant hippo legs.
You better shut up!
Well, they're huge.
They're normal, half-pint.
That's what you think, you cow.
So you haven't heard anything from her?
Why?
If her goal is to make it to the 7-Star Sword Art Festival, then she can't even lose one fight in the selection match. But she has no chance of winning tomorrow in the match with you. And if that's the case, then our girl has to make her move on you before then. Am I right?
You don't miss much, do you, Alice?
And she sets her trap.
Not Ayase. She would never do something like that. She put all her faith into my hands. So I'm going. It'll be fine.
Oh, you're so shiny.
I'm shiny?
Yeah, shiny. You're sort of like the sun. I do envy you that. I usually can't bring myself to look at people straight on. However, I've grown quite adept at seeing from the angles. You know, honey, you might have to be prepared to end your friendship with her. You can't let her get into your head and shake you.
Thank you. But I won't be shaken, no matter what. I'm going to keep the promise I made to Stella. So, what was it you needed?
Well, the reason I wanted you to meet me here so late is because I have something important to ask you.
Whatever you need.
I recently heard that you and Princess Stella have promised that you would fight one another at the 7-Star Sword Art Festival.
That's right. We both promised each other that we would be sure to fight again.
I see. But what if, before you get there, you're forced to face an enemy that you can never even hope to defeat in your life? What do you think you'd do then, Iki?
I would fight fair, and with everything I've got.
Even if it's hopeless?
Yes. All I can ever do is give it all I've got.
No. There's much more. You want to face your enemy on the higher ground. You want to fight fair. But me? No matter how much it takes, I will take him out.
Ayatsushi, no! No!
Still not clear. I don't understand. Ayatsuchi, if I hadn't saved you, you'd be—
You used it. You used it. Itoshura.
You mean you So it was your intention from the beginning to make me use it?
Your ace in the hole, which you can only use once a day. The selection match begins in 10 hours. You won't have enough time to recover. This way, I have a chance to win. I may not be a skilled enough swordsman, but if I combine it with my ability as a blazer, I can defeat you now that you've lost your ace.
Why? Ayase, why is winning so important to you? That you would throw away everything the knighthood stands for. You'd sacrifice your pride. Why would you do that?
I do not care what you say. I'll defeat you however I can. Because I have to.
But wait! Ayase, please wait.
Oh no, you don't, Iki. We can't out here. Not nighttime, Itoshura. But everybody is looking at us. I told you no, Iki. I can't. What was... Iki? Oh my god, Iki, what are you doing? It's the middle of the night! Were you gonna say something or...
Wait, I've heard about this. You Japanese guys get sneaky when the lights go down. Hey, Iki. Iki, what are... Iki? Iki, wake up!
Where am I?
Big brother!
Shizuku,
Oh, thank God. Are you all right?
how long was I...
You still have time. The match doesn't start until 3 p.m., so you still have plenty of time. Alice told us. Ayase Ayatsuji wanted to meet you last night.
Yeah. She was...
Oh, good. It looks like you're finally awake, Kurigane. I know you must be tired, but I need you for a sec. So, I think I recognize your work, Mr. Kurigane. I heard you were brought into the nurse's office, so I had what we call a hunch.
I can't say anything, but I will accept the punishment.
Hey, Iki!
Stella.
Why now, Mr. Kurigane? Might you be covering for someone?
May I ask you something, Director? About Ayase Ayatsuji of Class 3-1.
Well, he'll find out on his own, so I might as well. About 2 years ago, I think, her father, Kaito Ayatsuji, better known as the Last Samurai, wielded his sword for the very last time.
Well, what happened to him?
His school was challenged and he fought a one-on-one battle to defend its honor. His opponent was...
The Sword Eater. From Donro Academy. Kurashiki. Correct?
That's right. And according to the rules they agreed upon before their duel, ownership of the family's land and holdings were transferred to Kurashiki.
What about Kaito? What's his condition?
He's been unconscious for the past 2 years.
Ayase, listen. A warrior must never lose sight of her pride. Value civility. Help the weak. Hate all evil. No matter the enemy, you face them fair and square. Become a swordswoman of honor.
You know, you're not even worth the time it would take me to kill you. Don't come back.
I could fight him at the Seven Star Sword Art Festival. It's my last chance.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize anymore, Father. I promise I'll get everything back.
That's a terrible story. Everything the poor girl ever loved or treasured was taken from her. But that's what makes her so fierce. She's like a desperate animal. And she sees you as the only thing that's standing in her way.
So, what are you gonna do, Iki?
I'm going to fight her with all of my heart and soul. Anything less would be an insult.
Okay, but...
She used such a dirty trick.
Shizuku. Stella.
Oh.
Would you come with me?
Yeah, okay. To where?
I've just got one more thing that I need to do. Before the big fight.
Here we are on Training Field 3, and today's third match is just about to begin. I'm your reporter, Hangetsu Tsukiyomi, checking in. On commentary, Miss Yuri Oriki.
Hello, everybody.
Well, Miss Yuri, I must say you're looking well.
Thanks so much. But we're just getting started. The Miss Yuri you all know and love will be back to her old ways soon. But don't worry, I've got spare blood and I'm ready to go.
Oh! Well, folks, as Miss Yuri demonstrates, what's a battle without bloodshed?
Combatant entering via the East Gate.
And here's the first-year sensation, an F-ranked knight with a perfect record of 6 wins for 6 fights. We used to call him the worst one, but now we call him another one. Still undefeated, Iki Kuragane!
Combatant entering via the West Gate.
Across from him, combatant number 2 makes her appearance. Also undefeated, a 3rd year with a spotless record of 6 wins for 6 fights. She is a D-ranked knight from Class 3-1, Ayase Ayatsuji!
Uniquely gifted swordsman and swordswoman, devoted pupil Ayase rises up against her swordmaster Kuragane. Student versus teacher in an epic battle from which there can emerge only one victor, Front Page.
So you showed up after all. I was hoping to make this a win by default this time. I'm really quite impressed, Kuragane.
Come to me. Intensity.
I know that you will never forgive me. But I'm the one who wins. Come, Blade of Scarlet Hikame!
I don't know her power. What kind of a blazer is she, Alice?
There's almost no information about her. And believe me, I've been looking. She didn't enter any of the official matches prior to this year, so there's no data anywhere. She's won every battle this year with nothing but her sword, so nobody's seen her abilities.
That means whatever kind of abilities she possesses
are a mystery to everyone, including Iki.
Let's go ahead.
Whoa! We're off with a big bang! A swift opener from Kuragane! What on earth did we just see, folks? Kuragane takes a severe cut in mid-air, and Ayatsuji didn't even appear to move! Kuragane is staggered by a mysterious attack, trying to recover from what had to be a devastating blow. An attack from behind?
Big brother, no! My noble art, Mark of the Wind. What do you think of it?
It does seem pretty effective.
Cutting you with the Mark of the Wind? That's the ability of my device, Hizame.
I think she's placing traps somehow with her device, then triggering them when I pass through.
I made plenty of cuts in the air before we got here. All I have to do is activate whichever one is closest to him, and a vacuum blade releases a whirlwind attack.
Then she's already preloaded the entire field.
With enough sword slices to cut him to shreds. There's nowhere you can run!
If she is planting these traps before the match, that is industrious, but it's illegal.
If that's what she did, they're gonna figure it out. The match will be forfeit, and my big brother will win.
Good. Yuri hasn't noticed yet. How about Kuragane? Not yet. What the? Is he figuring out my traps? He can't be sure yet. So before he is...
Another hit, and Kuragane is brought to his knees. But we still haven't seen the attack. It looks as though these wounds are opening all by themselves.
That was also her.
I used my ability to open that wound. Using that tiny cut I made with Hizame just a moment before. I've got him.
If she hits me in the wrong place, I could wind up dead out here.
And Ayatsuji
sorry.
Big brother!
You tricked me!
His irregular guarding technique! She can't beat it!
He is more impregnable the closer you get.
That's true.
Good. I'm happy to see that you really are who I thought you were.
What is it I can do for you, Mr. Kuragane?
Ma'am, Miss Yuri, I think that Miss Ayatsuji is going to break the rules.
Are you sure? Then, as soon as we spot it, we can stop the match immediately.
No, please don't. I'd like for you to overlook the violation.
What? Why, Iki?
If Miss Ayatsuji really is violating a rule, then the match will be forfeit and you'll be declared the winner. You're perfectly aware how important each selection match is, aren't you, Mr. Kuragane?
Yes. If I lose even one match, I probably won't be going to the 7-star.
And even so, you want...
Yes, Miss Yuri. I do.
Can you at least tell me why, Iki?
I want to believe.
To believe what?
If I end my friendship with Ayatsuji, that would be just like losing the match. Is beating her that important? I've thought about it a lot lately and I still don't have an answer. But I can answer something else.
And what is that?
I know that a really good friend can be hard to find, and we have to hold on to them. Miss Yuri, can you please give me one last chance to find out what she really wants? Ayatsuji, now your swordsmanship, your steps, and your breathing, they're all out of order. Not only what I taught you, you're not even using your former technique effectively. You're trying to create something dark inside you, but you can't fool your soul. When your mind is lost, you can't meet your potential.
Shut up, Kuragane!
Ayatsuji, there is so much more to you than this. Your pride is true. I can see it in your father's technique. Ayatsuji, he told you.
But my mind is not lost. I learned the hard way 2 years ago. No matter how much pride you have in yourself, it does you no good at all if you lose. Pride without strength to back it up, it's meaningless. So I'll do whatever it takes. I will beat you no matter what. And get back what I lost!
Then there's only one thing I can do for you. Ayatsuji, with all of my strength, I will bring back your pride!
I will win!
Ayase, prepare yourself!
Kuragane is dashing towards her, but this is not Ito Sora! He doesn't seem to be using any powers at all!
He's using his perfect vision. I knew he had it. I need to be faster. Faster than his eyes can be, or I'll never defeat the Sword Eater. I can't lose. I cannot give up yet. Not yet. This isn't over!
The fourth secret sword, Shinkido.
Well, he did it. But what?
Right before he cut her, he must have switched his device into phantom form. Why would he do something like that?
From the beginning, his intention was to drain her energy. Because his objective wasn't just to win the match.
Damn you. You're holding back.
Yes, I am. I don't have to hurt you to beat you now.
Don't insult me. There's no way I'm done fighting with you yet. Why can't I move? Why?
You never know where to go. The only thing that can support us is the pride we have in our souls. get back what you lost. I want us to be friends.
Even when he became unable to wield a sword like he used to, he still taught us and guided us with dignity.
No. Relax your shoulders, but keep your arms strong. Tighten your wrists more, but never strain. Try to be as natural as you can be. Until you've mastered that, you won't be able to master the secret technique of Teni Muho. Don't strain.
It's hard to do. Father, maybe it's impossible for me.
It's not impossible, I say. You have followed my teachings with greater devotion than anyone else I've ever seen. I know you've taken it to heart. A warrior must never lose sight of her pride. Value civility, help the weak, hate all evil. The secrets of Ayatsuji Itoryu
are meant to protect people. That's when I realized that my father doesn't have very much time left. That's why he taught me Ayatsuji Itoryu. Even though I was still so immature. But, Father...
Kurado Kurashiki, a junior at Danro Academy. What a jerk. This guy is really bad news. He has an ugly habit of charging into other schools, challenging their leaders, and then taking their dojos.
Yeah, but he was also one of the top 8 contestants at last year's 7-Star Sword Art Festival. They call him Sword Eater.
Sword Eater. Swordsman killer.
He's a force to be reckoned with. 2 years ago, when he challenged my father's school, he didn't even use his device.
He didn't use any powers? His sword technique must be strong.
Yeah. Even my father couldn't.
That's unbelievable. Kaito was called the last samurai for a good reason.
I've seen it. I've seen what he can do. It was like I was living in a nightmare or something.
Please stop!
Sensei, please, that's enough! I beg you, stop this!
Thank you, both, for demonstrating such kindness and concern for me. I'm very proud of the both of you. And that is why... I can never forgive this animal for doing harm to you!
The last samurai, huh? Protector of the people. How noble of you. That's it? That all you got? Shit, I heard you were a real badass.
Let's find out, little man.
Father, no!
This is my fight. Stay out of it! I'll show you, if you wish, the heart of my sword form. The heart of Ayatsuji Itoryu.
give you 24 hours to pack up your shit and leave. You're stinking up my new house with all that blood.
You son of a bitch! I should have stopped him. I should have stood in front of that bastard and taken my father's place. Kurata Kurashiki, he has no pride. He's a reckless barbarian. And that monster took down my father and left him completely broken and disgraced. I'm sorry.
Kaito.
This is what's left of my father's dojo.
It looks like the place has rats.
Hey, you guys. I'd appreciate it if you could take me to see Kurashiki.
What the fuck?
Well, hey, it's the pussy from the other day.
Kurashiki, I'm here to challenge you.
Yeah?
On behalf of the Ayatsuji family, I'm prepared to fight you for this school.
You want my dojo? Pretty ballsy, kid. I already kicked your ass once.
And you know that wasn't the right time or place for that.
How did she talk you into it?
It's prohibited for the Knights of Hagun Academy to use their devices outside the school without permission. Unless, of course, you happen to be at an accredited martial arts school and the master permits it. You're not going to turn me down, are you?
Interesting. But before we get into it, I'm gonna have to make sure you're even qualified to take me on.
These guys think I am.
Orochimaru. Easy, boy.
Come to me, Intetsu.
Ooh, nice. That's a first-class stance. Damn, I love fucking up swordsmen. All right, then. Are you ready to die? Nice reflexes! Oops.
My timing was perfect. Does he know what's coming? No.
Bring me his head, Jakosuji! Orochimaru can transform into anything! It's impossible to get out of my reach, asshole!
Kurashiki's reach almost seems to be endless. Iki is not as effective from range, and he has no way to close the gap. But it doesn't matter. Iki's technique is way more than this guy can handle. Poor dumbass.
So that's your next move. I thought so!
Perfect vision.
Missed me!
His reflexes. I see.
No!
What did we just see?
You can dodge that? That's pretty good!
I see now. This ability of yours. This is how you defeated the last samurai. The foundation of your technique is built on a single power, and that's your reflex speed. To perceive, to understand, and to respond. The time it takes to process and execute all of these things is called reflex speed. It's about 3/10 of a second for most people. For me and Stella, it's about 1/10 of a second, no matter how much we train. But I've been watching the speed of your counterattacks, and you've actually managed to get it down to 5/100ths of a second. Before I can make one move, you can make 2 or 3. That gives you quite the advantage in a battle like this. With the reflex speed that fast, you can dodge attacks that would otherwise be impossible to avoid, or alter your weapon's orientation before it makes contact, enabling you to strike spontaneously from a completely different angle.
This is why his sword looked like it disappeared in the middle of a stroke.
I gotta hand it to you. You figured out my marginal counter the first time you fought me. Big deal. It won't help you. There's nothing you can do about it. Marginal counter is not a technique. It's a gift I was born with. No matter how much you train your body, hone your techniques, or study your tactics.
Yes, it's meaningless if it's all overwhelmed by your natural reflex speed.
Wow, man, you are one insightful little shit. I hope you don't die too fast. Hibigami!
Double strikes from one attack.
Amateur! You think you can pull the same trick twice? Irregular carding?
That's right. It means you're not the only one who can control...
It's not over. Let's see how you manage this little trick.
A 4-point attack?
Can't block them all. Your clumsiness kept me from killing you that time. Lucky son of a bitch.
His skill is truly exceptional.
I'm not gonna give you a second chance to stumble. I'll slice you into pieces!
You won't get your school back if you get involved. Trust me, I'd like a piece of him myself. But look, he's having so much fun.
He's smiling.
This is his favorite thing. Vanquishing the adversary, facing overwhelming strength and defeating it. That is all that Iki's thinking about. Hey, Ayase, are you sure the last samurai was so ashamed when he went down?
What are you talking about? Of course he was ashamed. This bastard mocked my father's honor and challenged him for his dojo. Cut him down in what should have been his peaceful years.
I understand, but it might not be all that simple. Your father was a master swordsman, Ayase. There's a reason people called him the last samurai. How long do you think such a warrior could feel fulfilled? Like growing old peacefully. You're right about this guy. He is an animal. But don't you think some part of your father relished the idea that someone like this would come along and challenge him? And in the end, he went down just how he wanted to?
His final words. Father!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I could not finish the lesson.
I can see that I was never a real swordsman. I never understood the warrior's way. Father!
So that's the Sword Eater's weakness. Marginal counter gives him a whole lot of extra speed, but no extra stamina.
God damn, you are a stubborn little shit.
Hate to lose. You know how it is. Honestly, you've been really keeping me on my toes. You're very gifted. I've been having fun. I wanted to make it last.
You're having fun? You're my kind of psychopath.
If you don't mind, I got a question.
Go ahead.
There's something I want to know about the last samurai. He was smiling just like we are, wasn't he?
What a stupid question. Look, you don't earn a name like the last samurai if a nice deadly battle doesn't make you smile!
Miss Hayatsuji, with all my strength, for you and your father, I'm gonna get back your 2 years.
Yamata no Orochi! Straight ahead, this kid's got a death wish. This is what the old man was trying to show me before he killed over. Oh man, I've waited 2 whole years to see this move!
Did he just use... my father's final technique? Tenimuho!
The soul of Ayatsuji Toryu.
How? How does he even know that? Did I show him?
Oh yeah, blade steel.
Huh?
He's done it to me too. Let me tell ya, that's not all he steals either.
All right, what's your name?
Iki Kurogane.
Kurogane. We'll finish this at the 7-Star Sword Art Festival.
What about the dojo?
It was fun while it lasted, but I've got bigger fish to fry, kid.
Iki! Are you alright? Kurogane, I owe you a big apology. All of this is completely my fault. I guess I never really understood anything about my father, or what it means to live as a warrior. I'm simply not worthy to carry on with teaching Ayatsuji Toryu.
That's not true.
Huh?
The reason I could win today was because you knew that technique. You understand Kaito's sword to the last inch. Without your understanding of the style, I couldn't have used Tenimuho in the first place. No one in the world is better suited to carry on your father's legacy. The true successor of the last samurai should be his daughter.
Maybe she should. Thank you. But if that's the case, then I'm gonna have to train hard and grow stronger. My father's successor better be a great warrior.
So, did you hear about Ayase? Apparently, she had a meeting with the selection match committee and admitted to laying all those traps before your match.
I did. She was disqualified from the match and got suspended for 10 days.
She said that she was gonna take responsibility. I guess she really meant it.
Ayase?
What'd she say?
She says that her father's come out of his coma.
Really? That's great!
Well, it looks like that all got wrapped up rather nicely, didn't it?
You did good, Iki. Aww.
Shizuku! Alice!
Come on, Iki! Here, let's battle! Japanese thumb wrestling! Ready, set, go!
Oh my. I hope we're not interrupting.
I think we have a legitimate right to do so. I mean, we were both completely left out of this whole Ayase's dojo thing. Maybe we should go pick some bites.
Huh? Come on, Iki! I was just about to beat you!
Well, I know that I have my own complications, but at least I've never been that high maintenance.
Who you calling high maintenance?
I'm talking to you, Princess.
And what exactly about me says high maintenance?
It probably takes a team of people to put your bras on.
Oh my god!
They must be exhausted. Oh my god, you're such a fatty!
Now the selection matches are really heating up. The stakes are getting high and every battle is decisive. Of course, all eyes are on another one. The still undefeated Iki Kurogane. An easy win for Kurogane, now with a record of 12 for 12.
Oh, some fresh air. It's pretty cool of the director to do this.
Sure is. Everything's been so hectic. It's nice to get a week off.
Yeah, some downtime. And it sounds like she planned a nice trip for us.
You two are the hopes of the freshman class, so I'm inviting you to attend the school's training camp in Okutama. I think you'll find it enlightening.
Oh, thank you so much! We We haven't had a chance to get away alone together. This is going to be really nice. Oh, hey, is this the kind of thing people in Japan do before they get engaged?
What? Not exactly.
Oh, wow, look, Iki! It's gorgeous. Hey, can we go and see that waterfall later? I've never seen one like that up close before.
Well, she's having fun, and I guess she's kind of
I
right.
can't stand it.
Honey, the size, oh my god.
Huh?
I know your heart is heavy, dear, but you sound like a steam engine.
I failed to prevent my big brother from going on vacation with his flaming sex toy. I have a very good reason to be sad. If you would come with me, I might be a little bit better.
So sorry, love. This girl's calendar is full.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, sweetheart.
Huh?
Let me tell you one thing. I might be wrong, but I have a funny feeling what they're going on is not a vacation. Call it women's intuition.
Huh?
It's starting to get a little cold.
Are you okay? You want my jacket? What's so funny?
I don't know. It's just that this feels a little like a boyfriend thing.
Oh yeah? Well, you know, we're actually, you know,
Yeah, we're boyfriend and girlfriend, I know.
Who is that?
That's the student council. Here I come. Be ready! It's deep, but I can still get it. Not bad. Not yet!
It's impressive. It used to be badminton, but I think they've invented something new.
Whatever it is, your friend's helping. As long as the two of them are going at it, none of us has to play against Renren.
It's exhausting to play her. She's all over the place.
But of course, I don't believe we came here today to have fun.
Oh, really? You have student council business?
Yes, actually. But wait, did you two now come here for the same reason?
Huh?
You mean you two weren't made aware?
What?
We're not cleaning the whole camp, are we?
Yes. 1 month from now, the student representatives are scheduled to have their training camp out here.
So before that happens, we have to clean up the whole place.
The student council's job is so much more boring than I thought. Huh? Whoa! Ugh. Aren't you worried about your clothes getting dirty?
Not at all. I won't let them.
We didn't have enough people to cover everything, so we asked the director to get us some helping hands.
Oh, I see.
I'm glad she sent us some dependable ones. Besides, Toka has been dying to meet you guys.
Tolka, the student council president?
Yep, Toka Todo. She's slacking off today, though.
Now, Vice President, that's misleading. She's just come a little late because she has an errand to run.
Oh, yeah, is that right? Well, I guess the presidency is demanding.
I thought this trip was supposed to be just for the two of us. Welcome home, Miss Shizuku.
May I get you something to drink? No, thank you. Please leave me alone. I'm home, Onitama. Did you miss me?
Oh, you're going to see the waterfall right now? Yes, we saw it on the way out, and I told Iki we had to visit. Right, Iki?
Just you too, huh?
Huh? Oh, that's how it is.
Well then, we're all finished with the cleaning, aren't we?
Yes, much thanks to you.
And if we forgot something, we'll just make Toka do it whenever she shows up.
The waterfall's about an hour's walk each way. You should get out there before the sun sets.
Thanks. You ready, Stella? Stella?
Huh? Oh, yeah, let's go. Okay, everyone, see you later. Bye! Do your very best!
Huh? At what?
Who knows?
This is deeper than I thought. It could be good for our training, though. Don't you think, Stella? What's wrong? Are you getting tired?
Huh? Oh, no, I'm all right.
Come on, what's up?
You only had 2 large bowls at lunch today. Normally you'd easily eat 7.
I wasn't hungry, okay? Not enough exercise!
Oh, okay, I see. Well, we should go back to the camp and...
We should not! We finally get to be alone.
Okay, but...
This little mountain road is nothing. Don't worry about it. Okay then, let's go.
Sure.
Oh, this one is so adorable. Don't you think so too, Onitama?
Miss Shizuka,
Leave me!
the master is waiting for you in the drawing room.
Father's waiting?
Stella, that's enough. We have to stop.
Yeah, to be honest, my body feels really heavy, and I feel dizzy, and I want to throw up. Maybe the kiss the other day got me pregnant!
No, I don't think that's how it works.
Well, yeah, but isn't this what they call morning sickness?
Have you considered it might just be a cold?
Cold? Oh, I see. I've heard of these. These little bugs invade you and make you feel terrible. I had no idea.
You mean you've never had a cold before?
No, never. It's awful. Can barely move my body. Like it's not even listening to me.
We should get back to camp right away.
Oh, I'm sorry. I ruined our trip.
Nah, don't worry about that. You've got to be kidding me. Thank God we found this place.
Oh, thank you.
Let me check you. I knew it. High fever. Stella, you should take off those wet clothes. All they're doing is lowering your body temperature. I know what to do. I'll take mine off, too. If we're both naked, you won't be embarrassed, right? Huh? What?
It reminds me of the very first time we met. You were like so suddenly...
Oh yeah, that's right.
You saw pretty much all of me that day. So it's not a big deal.
Stella, I'll help if you want.
Yes, please. I don't mind.
Okay. Here you go. Don't make her uncomfortable. Don't embarrass her. Let's just keep this businesslike. Okay, blouse is next.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, I think I made it.
Iki,
Uh-huh.
could you maybe, help me take off my bra? It's hard for me to breathe. If you could just please unhook the front for me?
Sure. Okay, so...
Thank you. I feel much better now.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry, Iki,
for being so much trouble.
No way. You're sick. It's not your fault.
That too. But well, you look like you're having a hard time. So,
Huh?
I mean, you're kind of bulging down there.
Huh?
I can explain this. See, sometimes this happens when when he gets. What do I mean? I mean, if we could just start to overlook this right now, I'd really appreciate it. I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. It doesn't bother me because it's just a part of you. Actually, it makes me happy that you can get excited like that when you're looking at me.
Well, yeah, of course I could. How could I not?
Hey, Iki,
Uh-huh.
do you want to?
Oh my god, do you know what you're saying?
I do. So do you?
Sorry. I can't answer that. Stella, I want to stand proudly in front of everyone and tell them how I feel about you. But if we do that before I have, it'd be an offense to your parents and to my own family. I hope you don't think I'm a coward, but I think we should wait. So, I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's fine. It means that you're serious about our relationship, which is good. 'Cause I am.
Oh, the phone! What a relief. They must have noticed we've been missing a while. I'll get it. Hello? Yes, this is Kurogane. Yes, thank you very much. Actually, we're at the Mountain Lodge. It started raining pretty hard, so we took shelter.
I am so naughty.
I see. Very good. Well, it seems I've located him. And now it's time to let it all run wild.
Excuse me. Did you call for me, Father?
Shizuku, it's been a while.
Please just tell me why you called for me.
Why don't you have a seat? Let's have a little talk.
If it's not pressing, I'll return to my room. I am tired, and I'm only here because I received a letter from Mother.
Your mother wrote that letter because I told her to.
What?
Had it been from me, I doubt you'd have read it. Did I assume correctly?
What is it that you want?
Only to find out if my daughter, who's living away from her family, is doing well. Isn't that enough?
I'm assuming you've heard everything you need to know from the Federation.
Of course I've heard about your progress in the selection match. 12 games, 12 victories. That's living up to the name of Kurogane. You make me very proud, Shizuku. With your abilities, you're sure to be selected. Just don't lower your
My
guard.
big brother is also winning! Does he make you proud, my loving father?
You mean Iki?
How nice! You can still remember his name. Do you care about him at all, Father?
Yes, I do.
All you do is lie.
Iki?
Stay here. I'll take care of this. Come to me. Intensity! The first secret sword! Saigeki! What the hell is this thing? Why are they after us?
We'll take care of this, Kuragane.
A sick girl needs a rest!
Stella, hey, are you alright?
Iki, what about you?
Yeah, sorta.
Well, we got here just in time. Lucky for us.
Misogi.
Whoa, these guys look a little tricky, don't they?
Yeah, they'll keep coming until we find out where they're coming from. There must be a blazer somewhere who's controlling them.
You're probably right. This looks like the work of a steel wire user.
A steel wire user?
It's a blazer who uses magical strings to remote control inorganic substances. Some of them are able to control them from several dozens of kilometers away.
Then what do I do?
No matter how far away they are, they're all connected by the same magical power. So you trace the string and find the source.
They've sent you a lightning attack through the string. Well, that'll do. I guess we'll have to come up with something more interesting for our boy.
Well done, Miss President. Impressive as always.
She made it all the way to the quarterfinals at last year's festival. She's the strongest knight at Hagun Academy. Toga Todo.
Well, interesting. See you on the field, Miss President. I was born the daughter of the Kurogane family. I demonstrated talent as a blazer, beginning in my early childhood. I could have been as selfish as I wanted to be. Children can twist justice in the face of power. Adults permit transgressions in the face of power. I realized when I was quite young that people disgust me. And I couldn't reconcile the fact that I am one of them.
Shizuku, you're wrong.
It was he who taught me what was wrong and showed me what was right. He never gave in to any power. And finally, I made the decision that no matter what happens, I would follow him, my brother Iki Kurogane. But I was too young to understand the real conditions of his upbringing, or the winter of solitude in which he spent his life. I understood nothing.
What a bullshit article. Remaining survivor of an ancient giant tribe? It was a golem, and a golem's not even really alive.
Fair point. So you guys weren't able to find out who was pulling the strings?
No. After they rescued us, the student council looked into it, but they came up dry.
So Toga Todo, tell me what you thought of her. What was she like?
Well, we didn't get much of a chance to talk. Although, she lives up to her reputation.
Shizuku. She's going to fight her tomorrow at the selection match, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
She's been having mock battles with some lightning-powered upperclassmen. She said I couldn't come. Apparently, she finds me too distracting.
Shizuku is a water user. So a lightning user is the worst kind of enemy.
Ah, but our little girl has ways around that. Shizuku is a very high-level magic user. She can create ultra-pure water free of any conductive elements. Its electrical conductivity is near zero, which means lightning is useless against it.
Really?
Well, maybe Toto won't be so hard after all. Shizuku might have a chance.
Yeah, her odds are better, but it's still going to be a very difficult match. I'm worried.
Iki.
I want her to win, of course, but I'm afraid she'll push herself. I just hope she doesn't get hurt.
Shizuku? Hey, Shizuku.
Yes, Princess? Do you need something?
No, it's really nothing, but I just wanted to make sure that you weren't too nervous or anything like that.
Well, yes, I'm moderately nervous because she's a stronger opponent than I've ever faced before. But not so much that it would affect my battle.
Oh, I know. But she's student council president. Iki's worried too. He says he doesn't want you to push too hard.
He's worried?
No. I just wanted to say that I'd be at your battle to support you. That's all.
Bless her heart, she is so awkward. Not easy being you, is it, dear?
So, they're all worried about me?
They can't help it. They just saw the power of Raikiri in all its glory with their very own eyes.
Except, if it were Stella who was about to step into the ring, my big brother wouldn't be worried at all. He trusts her and supports her. He sees her as his partner, his equal. But I'm not strong enough a knight for him to think of me that way.
Oh, honey.
So I must become much stronger. The Kuroganes all hated my big brother, but eventually he got away from them. He had an easy smile and an open heart. It took me too long to see that behind that smile of his, he hides incredible pain. And I decided, if none of them could love him, then I would be the one to love him enough for all of them. That's why I needed to be strong. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to keep him close, and he'd be all alone.
Oh, sweetie. I know.
But I'm not strong enough yet. My big brother is aiming for the top of the 7 stars. In order to get there, I have to be as strong as Stella. When I battle her tomorrow, I will claim victory over Toka Toto. And I will prove that I am worthy of my brother. I will prove my love for him.
And here's the fight you've waited for. Combatant number 1, she's the sister of Iki Kurogane, and the number 2 freshman this year, right behind the Crimson Princess, with a record of 12 for 12 and her eye on the number 13. Here to demonstrate her incredible combat prowess, she's the Witch of the Deep Ocean, Shizuku Lorelei Kurogane. And her opponent, she's the student council president and Haguen Academy's top speed. She's so fast that you can't avoid her. She's so sharp that you can't defend yourself. Will her golden lightning bring down yet another challenger today? A top 4 finalist at last year's 7th star and undefeated at 12 for 12. From the junior class, it's Toka Raikiri Toto. Mikazuchi Tsukiyomi reporting for this match, and commentary is provided by Miss Nene Saikyo.
Yeah, hi.
You're the strongest I have ever faced. But you must fall. Shower me! Yoishige!
Narukami Thunder.
I'll show you, big brother, how much I've loved you for the last 5 years of my life. I will exceed my limit, and you will see how strong I am.
Let's go ahead.
It's a bit of a slow start. No one appears to be moving. What are we seeing, Miss Nene?
Well, they're both waiting to see how their opponent will open. Either combatant is strong enough to be a 7-star champion. No room here for a careless move.
Yeah, not only that, but Shizuku doesn't want to make the first move. Toto's most effective up close. Her strongest weapon, by far, is her sword.
Right, her ace in the hole.
Yeah, her noble art. It's so well known, and so powerful, she got her nickname from it. The Lightning Cutter, Raikiri.
And with a power like Raikiri, Miss Toka Toto wins her battles every time. It's an electromagnetic quick-draw technique. It's fast, and it's deadly.
Yeah, but she lost it last year's 7-star, didn't she? So there's gotta be a way to beat it.
There's not. The Blazer who beat Toto and won the final match was a spear user. He stayed out of range. That's the only way he was able to beat her.
So, even the guy who won was afraid of Raikiri. Smart boy.
No one has ever been able to break through her close-range attacks. Once you step into melee, you get slashed by a sword that moves faster than lightning. Shizuku knows this, and she's hanging back.
She's waiting for Toto.
Right. In this match, she'll play defense all the way. Shizuku is well practiced at long-range attacks. She doesn't want to move in. It would put her at a disadvantage.
Freeze! Toto we run! She dodged and countered from range. She's incredibly accurate, but this is exactly what I expected. Shohatsuiden!
Yes, Toto has already realized her advantage.
Rapid fire?
In order to keep Shohasuiren going, Shizuku continuously generates ultra-pure water. But Toto's lightning is endless, and all she has to do is keep firing. The difference in their rate of attack is apparent.
Well, Toto may be a fast thinker, but believe me, Shizuku's a deep thinker. She can defend herself, lock down her opponent, and attack, all at the same time.
That is incredible control. She's very gifted.
Just extraordinary. Both combatants give an amazing display of power.
The president's a total badass. I know, man. She's in the top 4.
Yeah, but that little freshman is kicking some serious ass.
We can hear the murmur of a riveted crowd here. Miss Nene, considering what we've seen so far, who do you expect will be victorious?
Oh, you know.
Shizuku's putting up a good fight.
Yep. Our little fountain is on fire.
Maybe not.
I don't get it. I had the drop on her and she still fought it off. How is she able to anticipate my attacks? Even from above, from what should be her blind spot. How is she doing this? What is she seeing that I can't see?
They sure are neck and neck, Kanata. So it would appear, Vice President. The underclassmen really are something else. They've got Kuragane and Stella, and this one's very impressive.
Truly. I never imagined that she would stand up this well against the president.
I know. It's as if they're perfectly matched. Or it seems that way. With long-range attacks.
What was that?
Whoa! And a narrow escape. Kuragane barely dodges an attack. Did Toto just catch her opponent daydreaming?
I don't understand. I never lost eye contact with her. But was I zoning out? That's impossible. Either way, doesn't matter. I have to make sure I don't lose track of her. Shizuku!
Brilliant defense. Kuragane uses a water shadow. Her decoy absorbs the attack and she can... No, wait. Hold on. Kuragane's injured. Toto scores a hit on Kuragane. Tokutoto draws first blood.
I can't see what she's doing. I don't know what the trick is or how she's concealing her moves. Shizuku.
What is happening here? Lorelei and Raikiri have been neck and neck in this match so far. But Toto's got Kuragane on the run. Miss Nene, what can you tell us about...
Oh my god, what is going on? Why does Shizuku look like everything's taking her by surprise?
Yeah. Toto is really normally, but it's like Shizuku can't even see her.
That's it, exactly.
What?
She actually can't see Toto move. I think I've seen this technique before. It was Miss Saikyo's move.
Good eye, kiddo. I was sure you'd notice.
Aren't you supposed to be doing the commentary?
Oh, who cares about that? The technique is called the Nukiyashi, a series of stealthy steps and breathing techniques. Here, let me show you. There, you see? Look at this. These things are amazing. What do they feed you at home?
Oh my god, oh my god! I'm just trying to understand the sheer physics of these. Well, why don't you bundle your own physics? Oh, relax, girl, it's for science. Oh my god!
So, how's this technique work?
The way that our brains operate, we don't retain every detail of what we experience with our senses. Some of that information goes to our subconscious. With the Nukiashi, you can conceal your presence in the unconscious mind of your opponent. That's what Toto's doing. Shizuku is looking right at her, but she can't process the image. Her eyes are following Toto's every move. But the Nukiashi is tricking her brain into categorizing that information as unnecessary. Toto can do this right up to the moment before she makes an attack.
Correct answer. How do you know this?
Director. I never imagined that a student would be capable of mastering this technique.
Actually, it runs in the dojo. Nene and Toto both studied it under the same night.
Is that right? And just who was that master?
Torajiro Nongo.
It was Master Nongo?
Now, hold on just a second there. I have never considered that geriatric bastard to be my master.
Why are you so sensitive? Wasn't he your inspiration for the tall wooden clogs?
Absolutely not. I am not trying to imitate that old man. I simply saw him on the...
Jesus, would you go back and do your commentary? Kuragane, if you could figure out the trick so well, then I bet you're already aware that your sister won't be able to break the Nukiashi.
Honestly, it's going to be very difficult for her.
No way.
Maybe. If she has something she can use against Raikiri at close range, then she might have a chance. But if she doesn't...
Shizuku! You've got this!
It doesn't make me happy, Princess. To hear you cheering for me. But Stella is sure to go to the 7-Star Sword Art Festival. And so is my brother. I swore to myself that I'd exceed my limits, that I would show my brother how much I loved him. I can't do that if I give up now. I will beat her, and I will go with my brother and my friends all the way to the 7-Star.
And Lorelai standing her ground, people. Toto have her on the defensive, but the freshman is clearly not giving up.
No, I am most certainly not. But I have to make up my mind. If I can't see her when she's moving in close to me, no more defense. I need to attack. I'll beat it. That close range attack of hers. Freely is me, the one who created it. Hisuiji! Nothing in this world can withstand the power of water. Nothing! Raikiri.
A freshman falls. Game over! President of the Student Council Tokarakiri Toto has emerged at last. The winner!
Well, Iki, did you see what your little sister was trying to show you?
I saw it, Alice. I saw everything. Shizuku's last attack wasn't reckless. It was directed and precise. It was the best move she could have made. But Toto saw it coming and met it head on.
You're awake.
Alice. I lost. Didn't I?
Shizuku, you did so well.
I'm sorry. Could you? Oh, please leave me alone. Just for a little while, please. I need to rest.
Sure, okay. Let's go, Stella.
Yeah. Will she be okay?
Yeah. She is very strong.
Why are you still here?
Well, where else would I be?
I told you to leave me alone.
Yes, yes you did.
Get out! Alice!
You were amazing out there. Your big brother was with you all the way to the end. You don't have to pretend with me, my little love. I know exactly who you are. So, why don't you stop acting so damn tough?
I see. Shizuku. Lost.
Too bad. All right, so about the next move.
I'll leave it to you.
Then I'll certainly take care of it.
There's the win for Stella! Now it's 14 for 14!
I feel like I still have plenty of strength left in me today. I could almost go fight another match. Maybe I'm building up stamina, because someone I know has been torturing me every day since spring.
What? I was not!
I'm just kidding. You remember our promise? That we'd both be selected for the 7-Star Sword Art Festival?
And fight each other again at the finals, right? We can do it. We just have to stay undefeated.
Together, right?
First of all, congratulations. Now, there's something I need to ask you. Do you know a man named Akaza from the International Federation of Magical Knights?
Yes, I met him a few times at my parents' house. He's a member of one of Kurogane's branch families, and I believe that he's working for my father now?
The Federation put him in charge of the Japanese branch of the Ethics Committee, and he's been secretly sniffing around our school. I've met your father, and Itsuki Kurogane is most certainly a complicated man. But it's really hard to imagine that he'd resort to something so underhanded.
I think Akaza is likely acting on his own. He's always hated me, and he's never made it a secret.
I see. Well, it sounds like he just spreads sunshine everywhere he goes.
Director, if I'm causing any trouble for the school, I would willingly—
Kurogane, it is a grave error to underestimate me. And it's my duty as an educator to protect you.
Thank you very much, Director.
Do you have any idea at all why the Student Council wants us?
Nope. I don't have a clue. Excuse me!
Ouch, 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 ouch. Hey, Uta! Would you please put the comics away after you read them?
Okay.
And Tomaru, I keep telling you to put your weight training equipment away when you're done using it.
Yep, I'll get right on that.
We're, sorry if we're interrupting anything.
Oh, a guest.
Hey, are you?
Toga Todo?
Yes. I haven't properly introduced myself to you. Please forgive my rudeness. I'm Toga Todo, the president of the Student Council.
Hi.
It's very nice to meet you, Miss President.
Yes?
Your panties are showing.
Excuse me!
Well, well, that's our president. She's always putting on a show. Are you doing it on purpose?
No, I'm certainly not!
Well, she is quite different from how I imagined.
I thought you were out of all this stuff.
She's much friendlier than I thought she'd be.
It's been forever, Big Sister Toga.
How have you been? We've
guys are looking well.
Toka and I grew up together in an orphanage in Fukuoka that was a lot like this one. So, we come and visit the kids here whenever we're able to make the time. We asked you to come with us because...
Hey! I've seen that pretty red lady over there on TV. Oh, she's the princess from another country. Come on, play with us, please.
All right, then. What would you guys like to play?
Perfect. I was totally sure the kids would fall absolutely in love with her.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be
You were right.
Kick the can!
Miss Toto, we never got much of a chance to thank you
What for?
for saving us back in Okutama, and for giving my sister such a great battle.
Oh no, you don't need to thank me. Your sister was really impressive. She even forced Toku to take off her stylish glasses. I'm certain you figured it out?
Yes, it was just my speculation, but you can increase the accuracy of your noble art by blocking your own vision, right?
Exactly. I knew you'd see it. Human beings are like living computers. Our brain controls our body by transmitting signals across synapses, and these signals are a weak electric current. Since I'm a lightning user, I can sense that current. That's my noble art, reverse sight. All of our thoughts and actions, they're all there within those transmissions. And when I block my vision, I can read an opponent's mind. That's why...
You were able to anticipate Shizuku's attacks because you could read her impulses. Is that how it works?
Yes, perfect answer. I'll take care of the rest of this stuff. You guys can go take a break if you want.
Get back here! I'm gonna get you!
Kuragane, is something wrong?
I don't know how to explain this, but it's like I can't take my eyes off of Toto.
You're seeing her real strength here with these kids. This is the core of who she is. All her lightning and her reverse sight, they're all insignificant if you ask me. Where Toka and I grew up, there were a lot of very troubled kids, all with very complicated stories. It wasn't a very healthy place. There was this one in particular who was really broken when he got there. His own parents had tried to kill him, and he was full of hate. He lashed out at Toka again and again. And even though he hurt her, Toka never gave up on him. Because of her, that kid was able to let go of all that rage and feel human again. She used to tell me, I was very fortunate, because before I ended up in that situation, my parents gave me a lot of love. And though they're gone, I still have those memories, and they will always support me. I want that. For other people too. I want to give them memories that support all of them. And that's exactly what she does. She's an inspiration and a comfort to all the kids here. She shows them that no matter where they come from, they can become something great. And they can be something more. And that's the true and real power of Raikiri. All right.
The source of her strength is that she uses her power for others, and never simply for herself. That's her power, but do I really understand the source of mine?
Stella! Kuragane!
What's up, guys? Is something wrong?
You two need to look at this.
What the...
Crimson Princess Forbidden Affair?
What?
The press is everywhere. They love a state sex scandal even more than they love a celebrity in rehab.
Her partner Iki Kuragane, well known as Hagun Academy's worst student, under continued investigation by the Knight Federation for misconduct? This is all nothing but lies!
Who's that?
Mamoru Akaza, one of our father's henchmen.
Iki Kuragane. Based upon recent developments, the Federation has decided to conduct a hearing. Will you come with me, please?
What? What kind of hearing?
This is an official summons straight from the Ethics Committee, so you will honor it, of course.
Are you kidding? You can't just run around pulling people off the street.
Iki.
It's fine. I'll be right back. This is my problem.
Yeah, but...
Alice, look after Stella and Shizuku.
Yep, you got it.
Let's get started, shall we, young Mr. Kurogane? Precisely, when did you begin your relationship with Princess Stella Vermilion?
Around the beginning of the selection match for the 7th star. It was after my first match ended.
And did it not occur to you that an indecent relationship with the foreign princess might not be an advisable course of action?
Pardon me, sir, but the princess and I have engaged in no indecent behavior.
Iki. You will be informed when we are prepared to allow you to make your statement. Impertinence has no place here, son.
Forgive me, sir. However, I must insist on making this very clear.
Now, Iki.
I love the princess and she loves me. Our intentions are as pure as they are serious. We've done nothing wrong, and I cannot simply stand here and stay mute while you try to tell us that we have.
What they're really after is a full confession. I did it. I defiled the princess and dishonored my family's good name. That's what they're trying to get from Kurogane, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. But the national branches can't simply disqualify a knight of their own volition.
Right, but that slimeball Akaza will stop at absolutely nothing to get what he wants.
Oh, I know.
The hearing resumes at 6 in the morning, sharp. Go to sleep now.
Did you see the news?
I know. Those two are in so much trouble.
I heard they are sharing a room.
I bet it gets real steamy in there, man.
She probably burned
That's
the
a
bed.
nice one, Stella! They have no idea what they're up against!
She's got nothing in her way.
Oh, doesn't she?
Iki.
Selection match here? Instead of the academy?
Yes, we would certainly never wish to interfere with your other duties.
Chief Akaza did you a favor. I'm grateful.
Miss Yuri.
No private conversations. Get in your starting position, prisoner.
Let's go ahead.
Iki Kurogane narrowly wins the battle, his face showing no expression of remorse.
It's just more ethics committee propaganda. They're dragging Iki through all the mud they can muster.
Could all this be my fault? Maybe I should just let him go.
Stella!
Stella! Oh. Shizuku, what's your problem?
That's my question. What is your problem? Is it possible that you don't understand why my brother is putting himself through all of this? It's because he couldn't deal with the fact that his relationship with you was violated by their obscene intervention. That is why. That's what you mean to him. That's how much my brother loves you.
Stella, I want to stand in front of everyone and tell them how I feel about you.
If you don't even understand that, if you dare to walk away from him, I will never forgive you.
Me neither. Iki is doing this to protect me. He's fighting them for me. But what can I do? What can I do?
That's it. Iki Kurogane wins. Well done, son.
Easy, Kurogane. It's okay.
Do not touch him, ma'am.
Yeah.
What the hell?
All right, I'll see you at your 17th match.
What's the matter with her?
A messy but impressive trick.
Stella's fighting. And she's winning. She's going to keep our promise. And so will I. No matter what happens, or who tries to get between us. Let me speak with my father.
Pardon?
My father, Itsuki Kurogane, is the branch leader. I'll take my appeal directly to him.
Patently ridiculous. Is this why you asked to see me? What? Impossible. Why would he interrupt in the midst of... Could this be the little vixen's doing?
Kurogane, I'm afraid it's time to face your past.
Father.
I heard you're winning all your matches. And that not all of your opponents are weak or low-ranking. That's quite... something.
Father. I thought I was done. Done with you, done with this family. I didn't want to be what you were making me into. It's what's fueled me and kept me going into battles. But now I see you here in front of me, and all I want, all I ever wanted... Father, I'm working very hard. My rank is still F, but I'm getting much stronger every day. If I could make it to the 7th star, if I won, would you acknowledge me then?
I see. You thought all this time that you weren't acknowledged because you were simply weak. If that is so, you've made a terrible error. I have always acknowledged you. However, teaching our family techniques to someone without significant talent is a futile exercise for both the teacher and the student. But futility is not the worst thing. It's far worse to imagine mediocrity as something toward which we should strive, much as you're doing now. When mediocrity rises, it demeans us all. When we celebrate the untalented, more untalented seek to follow their example. And that's something this organization cannot allow.
I see. It wasn't that my father hated me. It was that he never had any expectations of me. And you can't fail a man who expects nothing from you.
If you can't achieve, then you shouldn't achieve. And that's all I ever wanted from you. What are you crying about?
I'm nothing to him. I've always been nothing to him.
Poor little Kurogane.
Until today, all I wanted from my father was for him to tell me that I was worthy. But I'll never be worthy of him. Not to him, and not to anyone else. Ever.
I had no idea it went so deep.
Yes, I know. I never imagined that he could still have such feeling for our father.
Timing couldn't be worse. But I have news.
It's time that you learned who you're facing next. It's Toka Raikiri Todo.
Your opponent for your final round selection match has been decided. The Ethics Committee has grown tired of this embarrassing debacle.
If you wish to prove your qualifications as a knight, then win this duel and see these questions put to rest.
If you win the match against Raikiri, we will no longer pursue this inquiry against you. But if you lose today, you'll have to give up these ambitions of becoming a magical knight for good.
I understand.
The match will begin at 11 a.m. tomorrow.
If you can't achieve, then you shouldn't achieve. And that's all I ever wanted from you.
She's an inspiration and a comfort to all the kids here.
What could I ever have hoped for? The wielder of an empty, worthless sword.
You guys, you already made a banner? Well, we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves after all. It's not even certain that I'll be in the 7-Star Sword Art Festival. Yeah, when the selection matches are over, I'll come back for a little while. Sound good? Alrighty then. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye, Mother.
How was the director? She sound good?
Uh-huh. She said everyone is doing really great.
Coming! Well, hello. Glad you're here.
Thank you so much for coming tonight, Miss Kurogane.
So what happened in your audience with Madam President?
You're aware that I'm scheduled to fight your older brother in the battle tomorrow.
Yes. Those unbelievable assholes.
I agree. I don't like the way the Federation does things either. But you understand I must accept their decision. I've heard that he's not being kept in very good condition. But I know that when he walks out onto that battlefield, he'll fight with everything he's got. And so will I. Anything less would dishonor him. I'll have to fight him with all my heart and soul. That's why I wanted to ask you for a favor.
She wants you to ask Iki to withdraw. God. So what did you tell her?
I said I needed time to think. What do I do, Alice? Should I ask him to withdraw from the match?
Only you can answer that, my love. You're the only one in your family that Iki opens up to. And you also know firsthand just how strong Toka Todo is.
If Kurogane withdraws from the fight, and I win, or even if he fights and I win, can I be proud of going to the national competition after winning the battle like that? I don't know.
It's true. The match is being fixed by adults to serve their own selfish ends. But you're gonna have to fight in a way that you can be proud of, Toka. And I'll bet ya, that's what Iki would want.
Yeah. I guess no matter how it turns out, that's all I can do.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the final day of the school selection match. We've got a steamy morning outside, but the heat is coming from right here. 6 matches on 6 battlefields today, and those 6 winners get their tickets to the 7-Star Sword Art Festival. I don't have to tell you that all the combatants today are very tough fighters who've each won all 19 of their matches so far. Among them, Princess Stella Vermilion, otherwise known as the Crimson Princess. Her opponent today is one of the school's representatives from last year, the Double-Bladed Junior, Mizuki Ohinata. But the fight that's getting everyone's attention today is this one, folks. One of the top 4 fighters of last year's 7-Star Sword Art Festival, Toka Todo versus the unbeaten F-ranked knight Iki Kurogane. The battlefield is packed with spectators, all waiting to see the battle of the century. And highly irregular, folks, this match is being broadcast live on TV. The sound of the helicopters above us is only adding to the excitement down here. With me is Miss Nene Saikyo. Miss Nene... Oh! Oh my god, she left me up here all by myself again!
Oh my, this is a little overboard, isn't it? Rather stringent conditions for the Federation to allow him to fight at the school, don't you think?
I do. And amidst all this, they've arranged for him to battle Toka Todo. They're just dying to watch him fail. There's only one way for Iki to make it out of this intact, and that is to win this battle.
Oh, I finally found you!
Oh yes, good morning.
Oh god, what are you doing here?
It was a special surprise, dear.
Surprise my ass! What do you want?
My favorite pupil gives a colorful greeting as always, but that's part of what makes her so adorable.
Adorable? Well, that is not at all appropriate.
Nene, you know you love the old man.
Love is gross and old men are gross and I don't want to go near either of them!
She's so precious!
Master Torajiro Nango, welcome to Hagun. Did you come to see Toka Todo's fight?
Exactly. She's another of my favorite pupils. No, I probably should have waited until the 7-star, but I just had to see the Kuragane boy. Master Nango and Ryoma Kuragane are relics from the same bygone era. Weren't you lifelong adversaries?
Mr. Akaza.
Sly Akaza.
Unfortunately for everyone, Master Nango, it seems increasingly apparent that today's match may just have to be cancelled.
Cancelled?
May I have your attention, please? It's already time to start, but Iki Kurogane hasn't yet arrived on the grounds. According to selection match rules, Mr. Kurogane has 15 minutes to report to the arena for his battle, or he will concede the match by default.
Mr. Akaza, it was the Federation's responsibility to see that Mr. Kuragane got here.
And I'm sure there must have been some miscommunication. I arrived to collect the young man myself, but he'd already left on his own. But he's a big boy, so I'm sure he'll be fine. Unless misfortune befalls him along the way. Oh, apparently we confiscated his student handbook. We thought you'd appreciate having it back.
Does it frustrate you, kid? Does it upset you to be the weakest one? That's good. You hold on to that feeling, it's proof. That feeling means that you are not yet ready to give up on yourself.
How much good have those words of wisdom really done for you? Maybe he was just a crazy, irresponsible, senile old man. And you took him seriously, and you spent your whole life trying to live up to an impossible ideal. We all have our limits, and our place in this world is defined by them. All that old man did was bring you more pain and loneliness. And all you got out of it is this pathetic little sword that nobody else in the whole world cares about. How could such a useless and ungifted knight who was tossed away ever hope to defeat Raikiri? Don't you think you've had enough? Aren't you tired of hanging on to some old man's nonsense? Let it go.
You're going to be all right. I've got you now. I don't want you to go. Please don't go. I don't want you to fight her.
Shizuka.
But I realize I would never be able to stop you even if I wanted. Back when we were growing up together, I can't remember ever seeing you smile, not even once. But you do when you're here, and I want you to do what makes you happy.
Kuragane! Over here!
My main master!
We're all waiting for you to get in there and make us proud, Mr. Kuragane!
Kuragane, we all believe that you can do it.
You had the balls to beat me, so let's see him again.
You the samurai I respect. You gotta keep striving, Iki. Go get her!
Get in there and ace her, master!
Our next front page is gonna say Iki Kuragane wins a flawless victory!
Thanks, guys.
You can see that you're not alone, big brother. Look at all those people. You've inspired every single one of them, and they all believe in you.
Iggy! I'm keeping my promise, and I am going to the 7-star Sword Art Festival!
Of course. How could I ever have questioned it? Stella, I have a promise to keep.
It's you and me! All the way!
A text from Renren. Kuragane's just arrived. Well? I gotta go. Utah. Yep. You have a good battle, Toka.
Okay, everybody, the long wait is over. We'll now begin the final selection match for the 7-star Sword Art Festival. Entering from the East Gate, it's Toko Raikiri Toto, the Lightning Cutter. A shining star on a glorious path, looking ready for the showdown. And entering opposite her from the West Gate, it's the worst one, Iki Kuragane! He's been through hell, and he looks a little worse for the wear, but here he is, looking lean and mean and more than ready to do battle!
Miss Alice, how'd it go?
My opponent was very gracious. So, how's our boy doing?
Kuragane is completely exhausted. I wonder what they did to him.
Could be the boy was enjoying himself and stayed out too late.
I'm so sorry, Kuragane. I know that you're tired and wounded, but I still can't help being excited about this battle today. Because ever since the first time I saw you fight, I've been imagining... what it'd be like to fight you.
I feel exactly the same way, Toka. And now that I'm standing here, I will not shame you or any of the good people who have shown me support. I owe you all a great deal more than that. So I swear to you, the only thing that I can, with all my strength, I'll defeat all of yours!
The girl who's remained at the top versus the boy who climbed up from the bottom. Their final battle begins now!
Let's go ahead.
Kuragane has already opened the match with his Ito Shura! That's surprising to say the least!
What's he doing? That's so reckless!
What, Stella?
So Iki must have decided to do that from the beginning. He won't use any tricks. If he wants to beat her...
I'll have to take you head on.
He'll come at me straight ahead. If I could avoid him once, then I win. Not that way!
I'm only gonna get one good shot. So, if one's all I get, I'll give it all my power!
Close range is my territory. The best place for me to fight is right here.
This is how I show my respect to the warrior who faces me. And this is how I'll beat her!
I will face him with my unbeaten Raikiri!
It doesn't matter anymore. If they set us up.
I'm not fighting to protect my status in this school. I'm fighting because I want to beat this knight with all the power I have inside of me.
The Seventh Secret Sword! Raikou!
Raikiri!
I knew from the beginning that she's strong. And I don't have her power. So I have to gather it all and force it out. I don't need a minute. All I need is 1 second. Sharpen my soul. Push through. Use it all!
Game over! Todo is down! One exchange of swords! One single attack! 1 moment later, Todo and her Raikiri are shattered into pieces! Let the winner hear you, folks! The worst one! No! Another one! Iki Kuragane!
What's the meaning of this? Toka Todo must have been pulling all of her punches.
No, son. Toka used her power to its very limit. Of that, I have absolutely no doubt in my mind. But that amazing boy, he expanded his limit at the very last moment.
He did what?
He wasn't going to beat Raikiri with Ito Shura. He put it all into one stroke. Every bit of his power in one swing, rather than 1 minute.
That one has far more than power. More than simple technique. He has strength beyond strength, and the will of a demon.
Well, then we should call it the Ito Rusetsu from now on.
The boy is so much like his grandfather.
I'll never allow this! I will not!
Are you going to do anything about him? I think that's about to get worse.
Whatever he does, it'll be too late. Iki Kuragane just won all of his arguments with one stroke of a sword. He won't be theirs to control. Not anymore.
Not yet. I can't pass out yet. There's something I have to tell her.
Young man, I will not allow this! You are a failed knight! You are not worthy of the name of Kurogane!
Stella.
I'm so proud of you, Iki.
Thanks.
But challenging her head on like that in the condition you're in? How stupid are you?
I know. Sorry to make you worry like that.
It's okay. I'm stupid too. 'Cause I've fallen in love with a total idiot.
This warmth. It's what saved me all along. I have something I want to say.
What?
Stella. I want the two of us to be a family.
Yes! What took you so long to ask me? This is a first! A marriage proposal on the field, and the princess said yes!
This is Kurogane.
Hello, Mr. Kuragane. It's been a while.
Emperor of Vermilion?
Look, what your son has done, this is obviously big news in my country as well.
I see. As chief of the International Federation of Magical Knights, I apologize.
There's no need, Kuragane. Let us spare our children the burden of the schemes of adults. Something I imagine any father would want for his children. Well, you agree with me, don't you? Itsuki?
And then, since the Emperor of Vermilion clearly expressed his discomfort, the whole scandal disappeared like yesterday's news. Oh yeah, and that Akaza guy was ousted from the Ethics Committee. But you probably know more about that than I do. So how's your brother? Is he feeling better?
Uh-huh. He's great.
Junior class, B rank, Kanata Totokubara. Junior class, C rank, Kikyo Hagure. Junior class, D rank, Botan Hagure. Freshman class, D rank, Nagi Arisuin. Freshman class, A rank, Stella Vermilion. Freshman class, F rank, Iki Kuragane. I officially announce these 6 representatives of Hakun Academy for the 7-Star Sword Art Festival. And now we appoint our flag bearer, President of the Student Council, Toka Todo. Come forward.
Yes. Thank you, Director. I'm very proud to announce this year's leader. And it's Iki Kuragane.
But why me?
I think anybody here could probably answer that question. Now, please come here and receive the school flag, Kuragane.
Oh, right.
Hey, Kuragane. I am extremely proud that I got to battle with you.
Miss Toda, it was only because you were my opponent that I was able to exceed myself.
But winning is a promise, and every victory brings responsibility. You carry with you the hopes and dreams of all those you've defeated. So carry ours, with this flag, to the top of the 7-star!
I promise.
Stella,
Yep.
you know, I used to think I didn't care what people thought of me, as long as I knew my own value. But being acknowledged by others now, it feels pretty good.
Yeah. Especially when it's by someone that you like.